was going to win.
I am trying to. You know what? No. I am turning off the microphone for now.
So I guess we have to do it. Or are they going to hold us accountable for? Are they going to hold us accountable for pulling the plug?
Pull what plug? Okay, y'all should be up now.
Okay. No, he just doesn't have admin access to your YouTuber. Okay. All right. Now, soon as says. So let me know when you can hear me, Les. This is Trey. We have someone who is sitting at home whose name is Les, and he is listening to us to make sure that we sound okay. He is called our QA, our quality assurance. Oh my goodness. You're a Kirk Cousins fan, I can tell.
Not at all.
Oh, he's having a tough one.
He sure is.
He is. Wow.
What's happening?
Okay, he's playing a video. Okay, camera good, scat humming. Okay, mic's okay. Hey, give him a call. Les says this is Les. This is going to be Michael with a fake call, and we're going to see how that goes.
3rd and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 33-yard line. Hale dropping back, looking to throw. Now he's going to take off running. Goes to the left side. Gets up across the 33 and 35.
Michael, there's a guy running onto the field.
Oh my goodness!
He's running onto the field with a sword. Holy cow! What is happening down there?
Once again, Trey Grove stepping on my would have been touchdown call.
See the guys down there? They got swords, man.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, what did they
get? A group of young men taking themselves way too seriously right now.
If they're Stony Point and they don't like something we've done, what are they going to do? They're going to attack us?
Wowzers.
So,
wow.
I don't know if you remember, but UT one time was playing A&M in College Station, and we won. Whatever. We won, and it was like we were underdogs, and we won. Mm-hmm. So some UT fans went onto the field.
Oh boy!
The corps went out onto the field with their swords to protect the field. Nobody got hurt, but it was quite extraordinary.
That's
Might turn down gain just a fuzz on both mics. You got it.
ADJ.
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 ADJ. Look at that. Stony Point.
Look at that. The LT grade, the eyes are lit up. That is something else.
Okay. I'm going to play a spot, Les. Let us know if that is too loud. Well,
we have spots?
We do. So let us know first how the crowd mic is. I'm going to turn Michael off so you can't hear him. There you go. There's the crowd mic.
I do not care.
We have 61 music to spots. That's good.
Like the mac and cheese.
I'm so glad I can look at you and do all my faces about this situation, and you have to be like cool the whole time.
Because they are cool.
Holy cow! If anybody can handle this, you know who the two guys that are? Out there.
Not here.
Two thumbs pointing that way. Okay. All bueno. Okay, so now we're going to do a spot. Here we go.
Hey, high schoolers. Are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a ton of experience in the sports media field. VypeU also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each VypeU ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about VypeU today.
Since these microphones are live, they'll pick up what everybody in here says. So we just have to, and he is play-by-play, so he's talking almost all the time. And so when we talk while he's talking, it can be a problem. So we just have to pay attention to that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
No, we haven't started yet, and you're learning German.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stony Point Homecoming Night here at Dragon Stadium.
Okay, that's loud.
Featuring tonight's game between the visiting
It's homecoming night.
record of 4-2 and the Stony Point Tigers.
Who's he talking to?
Ain't nobody here.
Anybody here yet? Okay, I'm gonna play some music.
You will see are the result of many hours of preparation and hard
I'm turning that down a little bit. We're rocking out.
curricular activities. We also ask you to show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game, the cheerleaders, the bands, the drill teams, and all other spirit support organizations. Tonight's game will be conducted according to the rules of the university.
Now I can talk to you. What's happening? Can you hear me? Yeah? There you go. Our camera person tonight is Fenna Blackwell. Fenna Blackwell, welcome to the broadcast.
Hi!
Yeah! Yay!
Hi there! I'm going to be doing the camera today, so, yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
Right on.
Awesome job. Why are you taking those off?
I'm put food in the face.
You're what?
No, we're good.
Okay. Please record locally. You got it. We will go live. What time do you want to start, Michael? Sorry. 6:55, 6:50, 6:40.
Unless express permission has been given by the district athletic director.
Hold on.
All fans are to remain in the stands before, during, and at the conclusion of tonight's game. The Round Rock ISD thanks you for your attendance and compliance with these requests.
Oh, those are the flags that are seen right now. So
It kind of looks like tablet.
they do. My stylus is on there.
Yeah.
As part of homecoming homecoming activities tonight, want to let you know that joining us tonight for their 20-year reunion is the first graduating class of Stony Point High School, the class of 2002. Welcome back, and we're so glad to have you here. Let's give our first graduating class who's here a round of applause.
Did you hear what she said?
Round Rock Independent School District would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of Round Rock ISD Athletics. A+ Federal Credit Union, Ascension seeking the exclusive medical partner to Round Rock ISD Athletics. Stony Point football sponsors for the 2022 season are as follows. MVP sponsors Real Green. Platinum sponsors are Ginger Award, Marco Pizza, Jonna Cook Photography. And gold sponsors are Ron Hoover, Code Wizards in the Locker Room. Thank you again to all of our sponsors for your support of Stony Point High School football this 2022 season.
Oh, just a word of gratitude, Trey.
I hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for being an adult.
For being an adult?
An adult.
Oh, okay.
Grown-ass man.
Thank you.
Our friend downstairs
Uh-huh.
stopped. I watched him. Stops, looks up, gets on his phone. Can't. Sorry.
It's okay.
Taught his happy butt up the stairs and said, "Hey
Just
guys,
talk. Yeah.
just letting you know, this is the home."
He wanted some ammo.
He had to call somebody.
Well, I'm glad that I'm adult.
Did you see?
I'm glad that I'm adult.
You're acting like one now.
Uh-huh. So we are live, so I'm going to turn my mic off.
Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game between Vista Ridge and Stony Point. Let's start with the visiting Vista Ridge Rangers. The head coach is Chad Scott. The defensive coordinator is Roger Thompson, and the offensive coordinator, Tim Byerly. We'll start on offense at wide receiver, number 0, Tyon Murray. And another wide receiver, number 3, Tanner Brosey. And another wide receiver, number 4, Jack Podolak. And another wide receiver, number 9, Reese Heffelfinger. The starting quarterback is number 10, Jackson Harrell. Now, one of the running backs is number 11, Isaac Garcia. Another running back, number 13, Michael Rocha. Let's get to the offensive line. At center, number 50, Jacob Ornelt. At right tackle, number 55, Max Lee. At left tackle, number 60, Charlie Power. And at left guard, number 72, Patrick Capezius. And number 74 at the right guard, Braden Milligan. For the Vista Ridge defense, at cornerback, number 1, Zion Allen. At safety, number 6, Carson Smith. At middle linebacker, number 8, Grant Anderson. At weak side linebacker, number 16, Josh Bruton. At another cornerback, number 24, Emmy Landers. At the safety position, number 25, Brandon Bastow. At the Sam linebacker position, number 26, Mark Lerma. At defensive end, number 30, Josh Schwartz. And at defensive end, number 44, Aiden Cruz. At defensive tackle, number 51, Tyler Gilland. At another defensive tackle position, number 58, Tatum Bentley. And that is your starting lineup for the visiting Vista Ridge Rangers. And now the starting lineup for your host, the Stony Point Tigers. Head coach Craig Cheshire, Superintendent Dr. Hafid Aziz, Campus Principal Anthony Watson, Round Rock ISD Athletic Director Dwayne Wyrick, and Assistant Athletic Directors Tara Hollywood, Howard McMahon, and Wade Walker. We'll start with the offense. At one wide receiver position, number 1, Caden Harris. At the left tackle, number 72, Zach Hall. At the left guard, number 51, Amante Johnson. At the center, number 52, Michael Garcia. At the right guard, number 65, Jason Easiotti. At the right tackle, number 54, Hunter Georgeson. At the tight end, number 8, Gerard Ademo. And at the wide receiver position, number 14, Braylon James. At one running back position, number 6, Corey Thomas. The starting quarterback is number 15, Skylar Hausenfluck. And the other running back position, number 4, Cameron Cook. And for the defense, at the left corner position, number 5, Caden Cook. At the joker position, number 30, Iverson Collins. At the 3-tech, number 58, Esteban Gamboa. At the nose tackle position, number 90, Chima Onyehaka. At the bandit position, number 93, Jaden Burdo. At the right corner position, number 3, Shane Werner. At the Sam linebacker position, number 10, Cooper Green. At the Mike linebacker, number 24, Jamal Baker. At the Will linebacker position, number 12, Jonathan Torres. The strong safety is number 7, Tristan Stevens. And the free safety is number 13, Sir Anthony Moore. And that's your offensive defensive starting lineups for your Stony Point Tigers. The officials for tonight are from the Austin Football Officials Association, a chapter of the Texas Association of Sports Officials. Your referee tonight is Michael Barrett. Your umpire is Andre Andrews. Head line judge is Mike May. The line judge is Gary Threadgill. The back judge, Kyle Johnson. Field judge, Seth Ross. Side judge is Luke Decker. The game clock timer is Jose Valenzuela. The play clock timer is Donald Poland. And the chain crew is Aaron Bentley and Willie Mays. Thank you again for being able to officiate tonight's game. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the playing of the Vista Ridge Rangers school song? Thank you, Vista Ridge Rangers band, for your playing of your school song. Will you all please remain standing for the playing of the Stony Point Tigers school song? Thank you, Tiger Band, for your playing of the Stony Point Tigers school song. You all may be seated. The national anthem will be played after both teams have entered the field.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to Dr. R.L. Peters Jr. Field here at Dragon Stadium on the campus of Round Rock High School here in Round Rock, Texas. Michael Rose along with Trey Grubb. Our camera operator tonight, Miss Dana Blackwell. Dana is here with us tonight, a student from Vista Ridge High School. We want to thank all the folks from Vista Ridge High School Booster Club for making this broadcast possible. And a huge shout out to the man with the plan. That's Les Clary. He is out there, our QA tonight. Thanks, Les, for being a part of the broadcast as well. A shout out to Student Venkat, also who got us up and running tonight. Your 4-2 Rangers coming here on the road after back-to-back home games and back-to-back wins. Actually 3-0 in district play, ready to take on yet another Round Rock ISD High School. Here, Stony Point Tigers are the hosts tonight, and it's Stony Point's homecoming. And we just found out as we were getting ready that 20 years ago was was when Stony Point opened. So the
Oh.
20-year reunion of the class of '02, the very first graduating class for Stony Point High School, on hand tonight. So that's kind of cool to be
That is cool.
a little small part of history. And as you see then over there, she is going to show you, and she is showing you, that the fog is coming out of that helmet, and your Rangers are about to bust through and come out onto the field again. 4-2 on the season. Trey and I have been with them this entire time, watched a couple of tough games as they took on Bowie, and then went over to Georgetown and suffered their first 2 losses. But they have been on a tear ever since, going 4-0 since then. And we are excited to have the Rangers coming out on the field dressed in white tonight. And Trey, glad to have you, as I just mentioned your name and I kept talking. But what's up, man?
I'm glad to be here. I think this is really cool. 20-year homecoming. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we are going to spoil that. But, you know, that's what we're here to try to do. Yeah, no, the guys have been playing really, really good these past several weeks. And it's been really fun to watch them grow. They've had some challenges in the first half. We'll see how that goes today. See if maybe they've corrected some of those mistakes that they've been making in the first half. Here come the Stony Point folks with the yellow. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool. Oh, and it's a blue.
Wowzers.
Man, wish we had that
Fancy.
when we came up here. Like when we came up to the
Yeah,
booth.
we should have had
That
some.
would have been really nice. If somebody could have done that for us as we were coming up.
Of course, I would have been choking because
Oh,
I could barely catch
Yes.
my breath walking up all
Yes,
these
folks,
stairs.
there is no elevator here, so I ran up and down the steps 3 times, and then Mike copped up. No, just kidding. No, it's been really interesting these past few weeks. They've had struggles in the first half. They've made some mental mistakes, but the defense has just always been there. And it's always, it's very, so Michael, he has found something. I'm trying to see what he has seen, but anywho, so the guys are out there, they're ready. I do think that if they've been watching film, they're going to do a pretty good job of finding those things that they do need to work on. Maybe a few less penalties, because the penalties were definitely a problem. They would have some really good gains, and then a penalty, put them back 10 yards, 15 yards, and then they're looking at a 3rd and long, and they'd have to end their drive. So a few of those things, but then, as I've been talking about all year, in halftime, they do a fantastic job at halftime of making adjustments. So they've come out the last 2 games and really put them on and got 2 wins out of it. And so now we're going to have our national anthem, and then we'll find they're right across the way right there. They'll bring the flags out, and then we will have our national anthem.
This is the Junior ROTC Marine Corps of Stony Point. I know this because
That's
my
very
phone kept telling me that I'm here with the Junior ROTC for Google Maps. Like, no. But then turns out Google Maps knows more than I do, because here they are. And the national anthem will be sung by the Stony Point Choir, which is down on the track in front of us as well.
Ah. Well done by the Stony Point High School Choir, and quite the demonstration in
pomp and circumstance by the Junior ROTC Marine Corps on the field.
They have
Swords and all.
Yeah, they have swords. I was telling Michael the story of many, many years ago where UT won a game at down in Aggie Land, and being a Longhorn that I am, I was watching, and we won the game, and we were underdogs, and the Corps went out onto the field to protect the field from UT students running out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Now,
scary.
I mean, they didn't, stab anybody or anything
No,
like that, but it was definitely weird. But they consider that Kyle Field, they consider that sort of hallowed ground.
Sure.
So
Sure. You can.
very well done. And tonight is Stennis' first time to ever run camera, Michael.
We are grateful that she came by.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think she's, so far, I mean, not a lot's gone on, but so far she's doing pretty good.
Heck yeah.
Get a little fist bump.
Whoop whoop.
Boom. Yeah,
Dennis trying to figure us out still too. By the way, if you haven't noticed, she's
well,
what did I get myself into?
what are
with
those
these
two funny guys doing? No, but she's she's a student who might want to do this kind of stuff.
Well, hopefully we don't sway her after that. Say, nope, never mind.
No.
Here comes Jackson Harrell, Aiden Cruz, along with Michael Rocha and Josh Bruton onto the field.
Yep. Arm in arm. See who wins the toss here. So we got the Friday night lights up. Looks pretty nice out there. The booth here is really nice, Michael. I kind of like this. I wish we did have a sort of. I wish we had a window that we can open so we could hear more out there. But
We had to sacrifice having air movement and air conditioning. We could open this door, but then we'd hear the coaches and other people in the other room. So it's a sticky wicket. So the referee out there on the field with the captains at midfield, about ready for the coin toss. I'm going to do my best to be more diligent to see.
yeah. Do you need your phone, or are you good?
So the Vista Ridge Rangers have won the coin toss and have deferred to the second half.
And I think that's last two games have done that.
And this is, speaking of homecoming for Stony Point, this is a homecoming for me of sorts, as I got to be the voice of the Round Rock Dragons here at Dragon Stadium for 6 seasons. And I watched one of a former Round Rock Dragon who plays for Central Florida, Ryan O'Keefe, going off last night for the Knights at Central Florida.
Oh, wow.
He's a team captain, wide receiver, all 5'9" of them, and does a tremendous job. Very fleet of foot, and then it's taken over, Trey. I don't know what's going on, but she just decided
She's got to plug her phone in.
Oh.
So she can get her phone charging.
I'm having some trouble.
Let me see if I can help you. You just want to keep it there? There you go. That'll work, huh? It says it's charging, so there you go. Bless you. My goodness.
And so here they come. Like I said, last two games, they've won the toss and deferred. Get that defense out there first, which they've had a strong. That if there's one unit that's been the most consistent, I would have to say it's been the defense.
Oh, hands down. Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
Caden Cornwell to kick things off for more Friday Night Lights here at Dragon Stadium, about to begin, and we are off. A short little pooch kick, angling towards the far side, fielded inside the 20, dove on right at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Stony Point Tigers at the 24.
Wow, he almost wasn't able to get that. That ball's live.
It was number 26, I believe. That's too small. I'm not going to be able to read that tonight, Trey. I'm so sorry. That's too dark and too small. I don't know who these kids are. Oh, boy. This is not good. That's Isaiah Price. There we go. Coming out for the Vista Ridge Rangers on defense, and we have trips to the near side here for
starting out man-to-man.
Quarterback takes snap, drop him straight back, looking to throw. Has a receiver going downfield, wide open, caught at the 40, 45, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Tigers right off the bat.
Yeah.
Flag in the backfield, though. Skylar Hassan
There's a flag on the play, though.
Hassan Fluck.
Confetti and powder?
Hassan Fluck, the quarterback.
Let's see if they're going to call.
An eligible man downfield. That touchdown is for naught. It'll back him up. Oh, my Lord.
So, yeah, there was a penalty for a man downfield. So what that means is before he released the pass, one of the offensive linemen went beyond, I think it's 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, 3 yards or 5 yards. Got very lucky there. The slot DB just got beat. He just got flat out beat, and the safety was not there.
So a 3-yard penalty?
Well,
what's going on here?
I think they're.
There we go. That's a 5.
Yeah. So
first down marker.
First down marker. Guy just didn't. He just didn't know where to go.
All right.
So here we are.
Two receivers near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Hassan Fluck takes the snap, drops straight back, looking to throw. Little bubble screen caught. Oh, in and out of the hands. Good defense right there. No chance for the receiver.
Man, they went right at him on that first
Josh
play.
Bruton there coming up big, lays a lick, incomplete. Second down and 15 at the 20.
I love the fact that they went right at him, though.
Sure did. Good job.
Like a bird trap.
2 receivers near side, one to the top of the screen. Hassan Fluck takes the snap. Coming near side of the handoff, and that's number 4 up to the 20. A flag on the play, still on his feet to the 30, spins out of bounds. Up across the 30 to the 32. Looks like we might have a holding call in the backfield, Trey.
Well, that would be helpful.
It would. It's Cameron Cook, the ball carrier.
Do we need a light on for you?
Or
do we need to give you some LASIK surgery, in between first and second period?
These progressive lenses don't help the cause when I have 3 different vision points. And it is against the Tigers, and they're way back behind the chains now on that holding call. We'll put them back all the way to the 11-yard line. It was a spot foul at the 21, brings them back to the 11.
So Braylon James, the one that caught that touchdown, well, null and void touchdown, he was having a great practice before the game.
2 receivers to each side now. Hassan Fluck takes the snap. Handoff right up the gut. Makes a couple moves up across the 15. Selling speed to the 20 to the 25, angling near side. Knocked out of bounds as he gets up to the 30-yard line. Good little run there, 19 yards.
Yeah.
Not quite enough for a first down, but it's a heck of a lot easier and more manageable now. 3rd down and about 5. Wow.
Yeah, he juked some of these guys out of their shoes. And he's actually...
I believe that was number 4 again, Cook, correct?
Yep, man, he's put them in pretty good position right here to try to get themselves a first down.
So 2nd and 24 now becomes 3rd and 5. Nice little run there. 2 receivers to each side. Hassan Fluck takes the snap, drops straight back, throw to the near side. Intercepted. Right there at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Who got that? 17 got that.
Ty
Duchiquette, the punter and corner extraordinaire.
So he read that perfect. We had the receiver covered by the man-to-man play, and then he just read the quarterback's eyes and just followed him all the way over there. And the quarterback, that's something these young guys have trouble with sometimes. They don't look people off, right? They look exactly where they want it. They follow the receiver and throw it right to him. So here we are. We have 1st down at the 38-yard line, and we're already in position to maybe get a score here early, Michael.
Exactly. Tian Murray coming in motion to the near side. Snap. Harold, it's a high snap, fakes a handoff. Now rolling back to his right, looking to throw. Now he's going to take off running that boy to the 35, to the 30, up to the 25, down to the 20. Now out of bounds inside the 20, down to the 18. A gain of about 20, but they're going to spot him. Let's see where they spot him. Looks like at the 20, but they're going to... Yep, at the 20-yard line. So a gain of 18 on that scamper for the quarterback, Harold.
What's my nickname for him? Legs.
Legs, that's right.
That's what I like to see him do.
Did a good job of running right there. Receiver coming in motion once again from the far side. That's Brosi. Snap to Harold, rolling to his left, looking to throw off that back foot. Has a receiver. Nice catch up and over to Brosi, who was going in motion. Great ball for Harold, going to his left, and makes a nice throw over the outstretched arm of the defender. And it's another great little play for
Michael,
Rangers.
that might be
Wow.
the best throw he's made all year.
I
He was
have to
rolling
agree.
to his left, threw across his body, and dropped it over the top.
Harold takes snap, handoff. Garcia, Isaiah up across the middle, across the 15, down close to a first down, but it'll be, I believe, 3rd down and 1. Maybe make that 2, 3rd and 2 at the 13. So a gain of 1 on the play. Oh, make that gain of 2, so it's 3rd and 1. Ball at the 12-yard line. 2 receivers at the top. Harold, another high snap, gets the handoff. Garcia met in the backfield, knocked backwards, a loss of a yard. It's going to be 4th down. Actually, loses 2 on the play.
Defensive lineman got through the line of scrimmage there, and he was in the back. Boy, that's a disappointing end to what looked like a really good start there.
Looks to be Clarence DePerine coming out for a field goal attempt here for the Rangers. They're going to spot that one back at the 21, so a 31-yard field goal attempt on the way for Clarence DePerine and the Rangers.
He was kicking them from around the 40-ish. So this should be right in his wheelhouse.
Rosie, the holder, high snap. Kick on the way, end over end, gets through the uprights. 3-0 with 9:51 to go here in quarter number 1. Rangers take an early lead.
Well, getting points, it's been a while, Michael, since they've had points on their first drive of a game.
This is true. Kind of a tough break as like you said, the defensive line got through on that one. And you mentioned before too, Trey, the high snaps, and we're continuing to see those. But Harold, adjusting, and that's something I don't know. It shouldn't have to work on that. It should already be kind of. I'm not sure what to say to that. Just. Well, I'm glad to see Harold making some plays, but it just throws the rhythm off when you have to continue to jump in the air to field the snap. So.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it before. That adds seconds, right? And in a game that's determined by seconds, the play, it throws everybody off, right? It throws off the rhythm of the play. But on those two right there, I'm not sure it would have mattered. They had defensive linemen right in it.
Caden Cornwell to kick it off back to the Tigers. We'll start up, little pooch kick. Fielded right there at the 45. And kneeled down. Good job on the hands team. That was number 80 for the Tigers.
I love the aggressive play, though, by Coach.
Thomas Bowner, it looks like.
I love that aggressive play. See if they can catch him snapping and just not ready for it. You got a strong defensive unit, so no reason not to take that chance and see if maybe they were, not paying attention.
1st and 10 for Stony Point. Good field position at their own 44-yard line. Snap. Handoff coming near side. That's Cameron. I beg your pardon. That's a new running back. Gets up to midfield.
It looks like Corey Thomas.
Corey Thomas,
number 6, I believe.
Yep, number 6 was on the carry. Corey Thomas up to midfield. A gain of 6 on the carry. And again, another shout out to Les Clary, our QA back at Vype Live. Appreciate Les being with us tonight, giving us a good feedback, keeping tabs with us, and that's
been doing this a long time.
Yeah,
brother.
he's a seasoned pro. And direct snap. Cook takes it, gets across midfield all the way up to the 45-yard line. A 1st down for the Tigers, and a nice little Wildcat trickeration.
Yeah, the game that we have in common here is Cedar Ridge, and they lost to Cedar Ridge by double digits.
Okay.
So that generally means nothing, especially on homecoming.
Exactly.
They're going to be fired up.
Austin Fluck back at quarterback. 2 backs in the backfield, Cook and Thomas. 2 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 here at the bottom. Austin Fluck sends Thomas in motion to the far side. Snap, handoff, Cook. Cook trying to get the edge, cuts back to the middle. Not much going, a gain of about 2 up to the, looks like 43-yard line. The 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers.
Great job by Gabe Moore, turning everybody inside there and making Cook have to go inside, and not letting him get to the outside.
It seems that they're around the same skill.
Second down and long.
Play clock down to 15. Just watching Stony Point ramble slowly, methodically back out to their spots. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Back coming out of the backfield. Austin Fluck takes the snap, looking to throw, going to the far side, has a receiver, but just over his head. And are we going to get the handkerchief? We are not. Good coverage there. Scion coming up big for...
Yeah, Scion, he knew he was beat. So if he was going to catch the ball, he was going to tackle him right when he caught it. So good timing. This guy, this number 14... Braylon James, he's got some speed on him, Michael.
Sure does.
He looked really good in warm-ups before the game. Very comfortable running his routes. Looked like confident. And he's definitely got some jets on him.
I've seen some posts from Mr. James on Twitter. He's a pretty talented young man and sought after here as he goes.
Looks like we have a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Tigers, yep. 8:05 to go here in quarter number 1. The Vista Ridge Rangers on top 3-0. A 31-yard field goal by Clarence D. Perrine, and it's good to have Rangers on the board. But we see the Tigers here driving. It'll be 3rd and 8 after the timeout.
Yeah, getting first downs, running the ball. Which, if you're going to try to attack us, that's definitely one of the places to go, because we generally, I know that it doesn't seem that way because of the first play of the game, but one of the strengths of this defense is their defensive backs. They're usually able to play man-to-man with a couple of safeties over the top, and because they can actually get pressure with their front 6.
They can, absolutely, and it's go time for the Ranger defense. 3rd and 8. 2 receivers here to the bottom of the screen, and looks like Thomas lining up in the eye behind Hassan Fluck. Hassan Fluck sending Thomas in motion, fakes the snap or the handoff, quick throw, caught by Thomas coming near side of the 40 up at the 35, lowers the shoulder across the 30, still on his feet, pushes the ball, ball's loose. Who got it? Gonna see who got there. Looks like got his own fumble back. Number 6 there for the Tigers came up with his own loose football right there. And first down all the way up across the 30 down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, our guys can't make that mistake again. They're having short angles, not expecting that kind of speed. At this point, you know how quick this guy is.
Gain of 17 on that little bubble screen to the near side. Hassan Fluck, snap, handoff. Cameron Cook. Cook bounces out to the outside, tries to get up close to the 20. He'll be just shy. Knows the football might touch the 20-yard line, so we'll give him 6 yards on the carry.
Their offensive line right now is having a lot of success opening up some holes over that tackle. Being able to get some more yards in there in between the tackles, shifty running. See what defense can pull together now.
Trips to the top of the screen, one back in the backfield. That's Wildcat, direct snap to Cook. Cook bounces to the right side, still on his feet, gets inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Stony Point Tigers. Ball at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, they're running with some aggression. Definitely fired up for their homecoming game. You can see it.
Gain of 12 on the carry. That's twice now that Cook went to the Wildcat, direct snap.
Got a bug right in front of you there, Michael?
Right in front of my face. I'm not going to lie, it scared me.
Oh, my goodness. 1st and goal. Let's go, boys.
2 receivers each side. Again, Wildcat formation. Cook takes a snap, going to that right side, favoring it, gets the edge into the end zone. Touchdown. Tigers on the board. With 6:32 to go here in the first quarter. They take the lead 6-3.
Yeah, we blitzed up the middle there, tried to do a run blitz. And he just bounced it out to the outside, and their wide receivers did a great job of blocking on the outside there. Look at that big Stony Point flag. Man, I'd hate to be running with that. Goodness gracious.
It's probably very heavy.
Yeah, yes.
Extra point on the way. It is. There's a flag on the play, so we'll wait. It was no good, but there's a flag. Hey, y'all, you should probably wait to be playing the song until the... Anyways. What do I know, right? See what this penalty is about as the officials gather. And the referee will make the call. It's against the Rangers, so they're going to decline it. Dead ball foul. They're going to re-kick.
All right.
They did miss, so they're going to have to move up a couple yards. There we go.
That's interesting that he's taking the... That's interesting to not go for 2 after getting that extra yard.
Kick on the way this time. It is good. So a little redemption for the Tigers. It is 7-3 with 6:32 to go here in the first quarter.
So we're halfway through the quarter. And I think then on her first attempt at being a camera person is doing a pretty good job. What do you think there, Michael?
I think she's doing great.
Yeah.
Appreciate having the help, as always. Again, this broadcast brought to you by the support and partnership of the Vista Ridge Booster Club. We thank them for supplying Fenna with us tonight and for making this broadcast possible in the first place. 7-3 with 6:32. And we'll see Stony kick off for the first time tonight.
I sit there and I pump up our defense, and they just rolled on down.
It sure did. Number 37, Noah Lopez to kick things off. Or kick things back, I should say. We need some offense here, kids and adults. We'll end over end push kick, fielded at the 23 by Tian Murray. Tian coming to the inside of all things, up across the 25, and he'll have a seat at about the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Vista Ridge, and they trail 7-3. I'm not going to say any more yardage until I see where the ball is actually placed.
Perfect.
Live and learn, kids.
If anybody was watching last week, the referees in last week's game definitely had some issues of actually selecting a location.
Ball indeed at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for Vista Ridge. Then have 2 receivers to each side. Jackson Hill, quarterback, takes the snap. Handoff right up the middle. It's Isaiah Garcia. Isaiah gets up across, or Isaac, I beg your pardon. I just said Isaiah, and I meant Isaac. Way to go, Michael. Garcia with the carry. Gets up across the 30, up to the 32-yard line.
So we have a second down and 6.
Trips to the near side. Little shovel pass. Murray gets it. Now he's going to cut right back. Nice move by Murray up across the 35. Still on his feet to the 40, up to the 45. Oh my goodness. Holy cats, Trey.
Holy cats.
Ian Murray with a great play. He was supposed to take it all the way to the edge. He stopped on a dime and literally went backwards at an angle. And now here Vista Ridge on the move. Ball up at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Snap. Harrell fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 46. Wow. There's a gain of 16 on that play by Murray. Two receivers now at the top of the screen. Michael Rocha, I believe that's Michael in the backfield. The up back on the far side. It is. Isaac Garcia in the backfield. Quick throw near side. That's Podlack Jack with the catch up across the midfield into Stony Point territory. Ball up to the 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and manageable.
Yeah, great job by Harold there, recognizing that the back was playing off quite a bit. And so just going to take those yards. Looks like we have somebody down on the field. So since someone is injured, yeah, we're just going to move it over here like that.
There we go. One of the Stony Point players actually it's one of our Vista Ridge Rangers who is down on the near sideline. So he's being attended to. We can let you.
Pretty heavy duty tackle there.
Be third down
got the wind
and
knocked out of him.
I think you're right, yeah.
That's an important
Jack, a little help from his friends. He'll walk back across the field to the Vista side.
well, and we'll see how that affects things. He's a big part of this offense.
He has been, yeah, absolutely.
But I do like him walking off, and looks pretty good.
Just shaking it off as he goes.
You just gotta next man up, as they say. Especially since this is a very important third down after the momentum drive by Stony Point.
That next man up would be James Hester, number 19 here on the near side. He's all by himself at the bottom of the screen. Two receivers to the top, one back in the backfield. It's third down and 4 for the Rangers. Game clock down to 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Hester coming in motion from the far side to the far side. Handoff.
Great.
Nice cut back by Garcia to the 40, up to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, up to the 20. Still on his feet, all the way inside the 20, up to the 15-yard line. First and 10 for the Rangers. A great run by Garcia. And
Perfect call. Perfect call. They were blitzing, and we went right to the left. Just a really well-designed play. Good run by Garcia. You don't normally see him. That's right.
33 yards on that carry right there.
Yeah, you generally don't see him get caught.
No. Two receivers at the top of the screen. Hester in motion. Same formation once again. Hester going to the far side. Harold rolling to the far side, looking to throw off that back foot into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Is it a touchdown? No, they're saying out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
I gotta ask for a second opinion, kind sir.
Yeah, no, he was out of bounds, but
I looked for it too.
What a great catch, though.
I was looking for the Dragon Stadium Jumbotron, which isn't here.
Hit the touchdown area right when
Right.
it hit out of bounds.
He was right there.
Second and 10 for the Rangers at the 15. Two receivers at the top of the screen. We wanted that one bad, y'all. Harold takes a snap. Handoff right up the middle. Garcia lowers his shoulder, pushes the pile. And now he's forced back, but for momentum, they're going to give him 2 yards. Third down now and 8.
I think it's third down.
I believe it is. Tiger Nation. Vista Nation.
Gotta love Friday Night Lights, man. You gotta love it.
We sure do. Two receivers each side now. Third down. Garcia lined up in the eye. Harold takes a snap, drops straight back, looking to throw. Goes to his left, throws into the end zone. Touchdown! Rangers, oh my goodness.
What a great catch.
Tanner Brosi with the touchdown, y'all. That was a beautiful ball in the back of the end zone. Tanner right there to make it happen.
Got a high five for Tanner? That's right. Here we go.
Ow! There we go.
What a great catch.
Did that hurt you?
Did that hurt you?
No, it did not.
Okay.
Oh.
It felt good. It was a great high five.
All right, now for the extra point. Snap. Down.
Green.
Holds good.
And there it is. That's what's up. 10-7. Rangers retake the lead with 4:03 to go here in quarter number 1. A little back and forth here on Stony Point's homecoming night.
I tell you what, Harrell, that's not an easy throw coming across the back of the end zone like that. But you know what you need to be able to make a play like that?
Legs.
Well, what you need, I knew you would say that, but what you need is you need time. And the offensive line did a fantastic job of giving him time and letting that play work itself out, because he had to come across all the way across the back end, right?
Yep.
And that gave him some space from his defender, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Harold just laid that ball right out.
That was a great ball by Harold.
It was in stride, right at where he could catch it. Didn't have to jump, didn't have to make any kind of adjustment. Just really, really well done. He's gotten better every game, Michael Harris has.
Absolutely. Caden Cornwell to kick it off back to the Tigers. And that's another thing for Brosi. That's his, I believe, third or fourth touchdown catch of the season. He made a couple at the beginning of the year over the shoulder of his defender, a couple of those. Great catches. This one, same thing. Good footwork. Kept a frame of mind to keep himself inbounds, all tight rope in that back line, and made a great catch. Cornwell will kick this one, a little shallow pooch kick into the corner, fielded about the 27, up to the 30, still on his feet to the 35, pushing that pile, gets across the 35 up to about the 37-yard line.
It's so interesting. The last several games, they've been kicking it deep quite a bit. It's interesting now. Doing three pooch kicks, or two pooch kicks and one attempted onside.
First and 10 for the Stony Point Tigers. Ball at the 37-yard line. They come back out on offense. I believe Hassan Fluck is back out there.
Let's see if they've made some adjustments.
There he is, yep. Hassan Fluck at quarterback, 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Thomas coming in motion from the bottom to the top. Now back. Handoff coming in straight up the middle. That looks to be Cook. Trying to strip that ball, and they'll yank him backwards to give him forward progress all the way up to the, looks to be the 44-yard line.
They're having a lot of success up the middle, Michael. They're definitely going to have to figure out some way to make an adjustment there. Everybody's got a gap to fill, right? And you just...
Yeah, they're blowing them backwards is what they're doing, and spreading them like the Red Sea. 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. Snap to Hassan Fluck. Handoff coming to the near side. Good pressure. Can't get around the edge so far. He gets up across the 45. He'll get a yard on the carry, maybe a yard and a half. They'll give him on the other side of the 45. Oh, now they'll give him the 46. Okay. 2 yards on the carry. Be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, this is probably easily 2 down territory, so you might see them go for something here. See if they can bust James out there.
Trips to the top of the screen for the Tigers.
Yeah, he is far
It's a
left.
wildcat formation. Cook takes the snap, handoff. Thomas spins out of a couple tackles up across midfield, still on his feet, gets all the way into Vista Ridge territory, all the way up to the 46. Make that. Well, where are you going to put the ball, guys?
That was quite the dance move there.
It sure was. 46-yard line.
And I think he was surprised that he was actually still standing.
From 146 to the other. Yeah, how he got out of that second tackle. That was
nice.
Impressive. 2 receivers to each side now. One coming up to the up back here on the top of the screen. Direct snap. Cook hands off to Thomas. Thomas trips over the line, gets up across the 45 down to the 44. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers.
That was definitely better. That was our guys did a much better job staying with their blocker and not getting blown off, and able to keep down the line to where we could rally to get to the ball carrier.
Two receivers to the top of the screen. Thomas coming in motion from the bottom. Now cuts back again. Handoff Cook. Cook gets across the middle. Another yard on the carry. Gets up to, looks to be the 42-yard line. And that's this 2 yards at a time, which is good for the defense.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Everybody's got a gap. And if everybody's communicating and not getting blown off their spot, there's not going to be anywhere for them to go in between the tackles.
Quarter, the Rangers on top 10-7. Tigers on their drive right here. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Back coming out of the backfield. That might have been a little illegal motion, but Hassan Fluck going to take off. Has a receiver upfield. Caught at the 15-10-5. Touchdown, Tigers. I thought for sure he was either across the line of scrimmage.
It was really close.
Or he had an illegal procedure by the back coming out of the backfield, but it's a touchdown nonetheless, and the Tigers retake the lead here with 1:29 to go in the first quarter.
Yep, and that's just one of those things. He had room to work whenever he stepped up into the pocket, he got so much pressure, had to step up, and actually thought he was going to run, but he had his eyes down the field. And they've got another 7 up on the board.
That extra point is good. That's Hayden Cartwright Sheary, the place kicker. Gets it through the uprights. 14-10 the score. Tigers retake the lead. I wasn't sure who caught that one. It was a great catch, though. 42-yard pitch and catch by Austin Fluck to his receiver. And the Stony Point Tigers retake the lead. Thank you, PA guy, to Harris.
Well, Michael, it's a little cold in here.
What number is Harris?
Yes. Real cold also.
Y'all are chilly, huh?
A little. Here we are with our kickoff.
That's number 1. All right.
Kick down to the right, about to the 18-yard line.
Still on his feet. Nice run back.
Yeah, good job getting out there. Out to about the 31, 32-yard line. Be a good place to start. Yeah, if the team thought that 0-3 Stony Point was going to come in here and sort of lay down on homecoming, that certainly was not the case. Not going to be the case.
No, that's for sure. It's a nice back and forth.
What?
Two receivers to the top of the screen for the Rangers. Snap, Harrell. Harrell hands it off and immediately hit and dropped for a loss. Back to the 29-yard line is Isaac Garcia. Dang it.
Are they playing a band version of Billie Eilish?
Two receivers to the top of the screen, one to the bottom now. As the Rangers have a little bit of a behind the chain situation. Harrell takes the snap, bobbles it, hands it off to Garcia. Garcia gets back across the 30, gets up across to the 33-yard line, so gets 5 yards back, but it's still only 3rd and 9.
Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage, so we got those yardage backs, but now we got ourselves a long 3rd down. Once again, momentum has switched over to Stony Point, so getting first down here is really critical.
We need to get one more play off here before the quarter ends. Two receivers at the top of the screen. Harold surveying. Takes the snap, dropping straight back on 3rd down, looking to throw to the far side. Has a receiver a little short right there. Could have been a skip pass, but in and out of the hands. It hit him in the chest. Good effort right there, but it'll be 4th down and 9. Tanabrosi came back for that ball, but it's incomplete and 4th down.
Yeah, he had someone coming that was, that's one of those RPOs where you got multiple options, and he had somebody around the 36, 37-yard line. Probably maybe try to hit him and see if he can get the first down with his legs. But we got to turn it over to the punt unit and get that defense back out there.
Ty Dushket to punt it back to the Tigers. Just gets it away. End over end, angling to the near side. Will go out of bounds close to the 25-yard line. We'll see where they spot him.
Yeah, that was a great punt. He shouldn't go too far.
Going all the way up to the 30, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep, 30-yard line. That's where...
I don't know if you noticed, but Stony Point had 2 guys back there, so if the ball went left or right, to have somebody get it and bring it up. And so now we'll be headed into the 2nd quarter. So 1 quarter down, and Stony Point is up on your Vista Rangers 14-10. Dinner with her first quarter of camera work down in the books. She's done a fantastic job.
Kudos, kudos, kudos.
Thank you, Les. And we've turned the lights on here in the booth.
It didn't affect the screen at all, huh?
No, it's not too bad.
That's
and
good.
I'm now not going to fall over. So
Well, I can actually read papers instead of turning my flashlight on.
This is good.
Thank you to Irene and folks at our ISD Athletics. But thank you to Georgetown for the giant font.
Sorry, this
That's all right. Gonna try out a new chair, Michael.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, she's gonna try out a new chair.
That is thundering here in the booth. First and 10 for the Tigers as they start the second quarter. Trips to the top of the screen now. They switch sides of the field. Receiver coming in motion from the far side. Snap, direct snap now to Cook. Cook angling to the near side. Gets up across the 30, close to the 35. It'll be about a 4 to make that 3-yard carry. Up to the 33. It'll be second down and 7.
Yeah, the Rangers are definitely having to work through the offensive scheme here, where everybody's moving with the ball, and he has an option to pick. He's just looking for that gap that's not filled in.
Trips to the top now once again, same formation. This time Thomas at quarterback in the Wildcat. Actually make that Hassenfluck. I beg your pardon. I was looking at the wrong side. Hassenfluck takes the snap, dropping straight back, looking to throw, has a receiver across the middle. Oh, in and out of his hands. He had to go back for it in a good effort, but thank goodness that one falls incomplete. It'll be third down and 7.
Well, he was popped pretty hard. Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, well, that's right. You're good point. He was.
If he'd have caught that, it might have popped right on out. I believe that was. No, that might have been Carson. That might have been Carson Smith.
Carson Smith, I believe you're right. The safety back there in the middle.
Those 6s and 8s, Michael. All these years later, still get me.
Indeed.
This is a big play for our Rangers here.
Defense has come up big all season, and good time to do so right now. Trips to the far side for the Tigers. Hassenfluck looking to throw, quick throw across, way up in the air. It is intercepted by, oh my goodness, up to the, he's still on the street inside the, that's Emmy Lammers.
Emmy Lammers.
I was trying to say, Emmy with the catch and the pick 6 and a flag after the play. Is he a little too much celebration?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, come on, they're just kids, man. They're not trying to.
Wow.
But Emmy Lammers with another pick 6 for the Rangers. I'm sorry, folks. I was tongue-tied trying to get Emmy's name out of my mouth as he ran up the far sideline.
Well, we also have a flag back here at the
we have a
31-yard line.
We have 3 flags, 2 more behind it at the 35 and 34, respectively.
Remember that play down in, where was that? Where were we? Cessna? We were down in Skirts, Texas.
Oh, Shirts, yeah.
Shirts, Texas, and there was one play where 8 flags were on the field. One of the most remarkable things ever.
I like Skirts better.
Oh, yes. Very nice.
That's just a personal.
Nice play on words there. Let's see what's happened.
What's going on? There was a dead ball foul after the touchdown.
I know that, but these 3 back here, maybe blocks
Coach
in the
Scott's
back.
Getting talked to. Legal block in the back. On Vista Ridge on the return, so it is Vista Ridge's football. And a dead ball foul. So we're going to back him up 2 country miles, which is ridiculous.
So you get the dead ball foul.
Shouldn't have.
Wow. Well, we get the ball.
We get the ball, and the touchdown taken off the board. 11 minutes to go, and now we're going to. Now it's 10, and now 5. Thank you.
So, yes, the PA is... So it basically ends up being a punt. But I tell you what, Emmy went up to get that one.
He sure did.
That was a basketball move.
So Emmy Lammers with the pick. Runs it all the way back, but we have a legal block in the back, so it's Vista Ridge football at the 35 with 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
And then a dead ball foul.
And now we have...
Then we had a dead ball foul on a play that didn't exist.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, 2 backs in the backfield. Harold takes the snap, drops straight back. Plenty of time rolling out to the near side, and he's going to take off running, trying to get that edge. It's a foot race, and we got ourselves a meeting right up at the 36-yard line. So a gain of 1 where Harold had to run about 30 yards to get that yard right there.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him cut that back up the field.
And he just saw the corner and tried to beat the receiver to that corner.
So I'm watching down there. There's one of the young ladies who's down there to help with administer if there's first aid needed. She got it out of the way quick. That was going to be a bad homecoming for her. She had to move.
Play clock down to 15 and a timeout called as Heffelfinger and Harold were having a heated discussion about where Heffelfinger needs to stand. Heffelfinger looks like he's looking at a play sheet on a wristband on his belt and just very confused, and it looked like Harold trying to get Heffelfinger to move to the other side. He just stood there looking at him like, what do you mean? I'm supposed to be right here. And so Coach Scott runs out on the field, calls a timeout. 10:53 to go, second down and 9 for the Rangers. They trail 14-10.
Dennis asking for a cookie, Michael.
Wish I had some.
We'll have to make that happen at halftime.
Yes.
We will make that happen. That's right. All right.
That sounds delicious, actually.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, boys. So second down and 9.
Here come the Rangers back on offense after the timeout. 2 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 here to the bottom. Ball on the near hash. Tanner Brosi coming in motion from the near side. Handoff right up the middle, lowering his shoulder, pulls up close to the 40-yard line. He'll get up to the 41. It will be third down and about 6 now. Yep, 3rd and 6 for the Rangers.
See how quickly they get up to the play here. It's good to see. It's good to see Podolak back out there.
It sure is.
That was not Podolak.
James Hester to the far side, along with Tanner Brosi, 1 receiver down here to the bottom. I believe that's Heffelfinger. Reese coming in motion from the near side. All the way far across. Quick throw out to Reese. Guides him. Tried to lead him. Reese just couldn't get there. A little too much on that one. It'll be 4th down and 6.
Well, I think that Harrell was expecting him to cut up the field a little bit earlier. Because that's one of those timing plays, right? That's where you got to lead him out there to run to the ball. And Heffelfinger he didn't cut in whenever Harrell thought he might. So 4th down, we're going to punt.
A pair of returners back for the Tigers. A high kick by Duchette, angling to the near side. It'll go out of bounds around the 42-yard line. That was a tough one right there. Duchette felt probably a little rushed. And it's going to be 1st and 10 in great field position for the Tigers. And they're keeping on going all the way up to midfield.
That was right off the right side of his foot. So
back-to-back punts.
A total of about a 12-yard punt there. Oh, 11 yards. I was close. Stony Point right out, ready to go.
Ball at midfield, trips to the far side for the Tigers. 1st and 10. They lead 14-10 with 10:03 to go here in the first half. Both teams have exchanged leads twice on handoff. Cook up the middle, still on his feet, up across the 40, down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. A nice run by the running back, and another 1st down.
He's got quick feet, high knees. He's able to make some quick jumps. Very, very quick runner. Giving our guys some problems.
Gain of 17 on that carry. Austin Fluck takes the snap, handoff, a little juke move by Cook, bounces out to the outside, lowers his shoulder, knocks somebody over, still on his feet, gets around the edge, up close to another 1st down, but it looks like he got knocked out of bounds as he crossed the 30 up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Emmy took him on, and I'm not sure who won.
No, neither.
But that was a pretty strong hit. He's a good-looking little back, so they're definitely going to have have some eyes on him and see where he's headed.
That's right. Now we got the Wildcat formation once again. Cameron Cook at the quarterback spot, takes a snap. He's going to keep it. Dives up across the 25 up to the 26.
Yeah, they're going to
give him the first down.
They are. They're going to give him the first down, looks like. Well, nope, they are not.
Oh, yep, no, they are.
Yeah, they are.
It should be enough. It's up at the 23-yard line. Gain of 4 on the carry, yep.
I was definitely confused.
Well, it's because we're looking at the wrong people at the wrong place, and that's okay. Long look now as the Wildcat formation still in play. Cook and Thomas in the backfield. Looks like Thomas will be at the quarterback position now. Handoff to Thomas, bounces to the right side, spins across the 20. Nice move up across 20 down to the 17-yard line. My goodness, Trey, these Tigers are taking it to the Rangers.
Yeah, they're having some good fortune here. Just at the point of attack. Their offensive line is beating the defensive line. That's really all it comes down to. It's pretty simple stuff.
2 receivers to the near side for the Tigers. It's the Wildcat formation once again. Cameron Cook takes a snap. He's going to keep it. Hit in the backfield. Bounces out of 1 tackle. Still on his feet, and a flag comes in. Ball
on the ground.
Flag comes in before the ball hits the ground, and the Rangers football. We'll see what the flag is about here in just a second. I believe it's going to be holding or some kind of...
It's definitely in the place of holding.
Yep.
So
it's going to be on the offensive line, whatever it is, or maybe even the tight end or receiver on that far side, maybe doing something they couldn't because Cook bounced out of a tackle, and they maybe panicked and grabbed onto a face mask, or it's a hold against the Tigers. The penalties declined. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 17. Make that 18-yard line. Nice.
Well, all game long, we've been watching them up here. When they're making the tackles, what are they trying to do every time, Michael? They're trying to rip that ball out. Somebody, we got 2 or 3 guys making a tackle, and at least one of them has an arm in there trying to rip that ball out. And this time we had some success. Let's see what we can turn it into. We need to turn it into points.
2 receivers to each side. Ball at the 18-yard line. Long way to go, but plenty of time. Handoff right up the middle. Garcia gets up across the 25, up to the 26-yard line. A great first down run for the Rangers. That feels good right there.
Yeah, let's see if they can speed things up a little bit. If they have success running the ball, let's see if they speed up the offense.
Gain of 8, 2nd down and 2. 2 receivers each side, same formation. Once again, Harold takes the snap. Pulls it down, quick throw to the far side, caught up across the 35, steps out of bounds. We'll see where they spot him.
Yeah, they ran that with
right
20.
At the 35.
They ran that with 26 seconds on the play clock, Michael. Let's see if they do start to try to just change it up a little bit, right? Just try to get Stony Point having to guess at what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good point. Yeah, absolutely. 2 receivers to each side. Once again, Harold standing there at the 30. Ball placed at the 35. Throw behind. Caught. Making a move. That's Garcia still on his feet. He'll gain about a yard. Little fancy razzle-dazzle right there, but Garcia not able to do much with it.
I bet you right as Harold threw that, he was just sucking wind, just hoping that Iverson Collins, number 30, wasn't going to get that.
Quickly on the ball.
Well, I think that was the same sound that Harold just made as he was jumping up and down. So everybody moved except
the center.
Except the center. So the center didn't snap the ball, and everybody moved like he snapped the ball.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. It looks funny, but it costs you 5 yards.
Ball back to the 31. It's 2nd down and 14 now for Vista Ridge. Trips to the far side. 1 receiver down here to the bottom of the screen. Garcia in the eye. Murray coming in motion from the top of the screen. Harold looking to throw here. Steps up in the pocket. Still on his feet. Makes a move. Gets out of 1 tackle. And he's not able to avoid another. He'll get knocked backwards for a loss. It'll be 3rd down and about 16. Back to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's where legs turned into a little grass on the ground there. I still like to see him run. Just needs to be a little bit more decisive about it. I liked how, though, he had his I really did like how he had his eyes down the field, though, trying to find something. We need a first down, Michael.
Sure do. 2 receivers to each side, 3rd and 14. Ball at the 31, high snap, looking to throw. Harrell has a receiver coming across on the bubble screen to the 35, to the 40. Still on his feet, cuts near side. Still on his feet, midfield into Tiger territory, up to the 30. Still going down the field. That looks to be James Hester, up across the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. Make that the 17. Asking he shall receive.
That's right. Well done.
Wow. Holy moly.
And, of course, Brosey out there with some fantastic blocking. You really can't have those kind of breakout plays like that unless your wide receivers are making great blocks down the field.
What a great play. I got to do math here in a second. But
Go
2
right
receivers
at
to
him.
each side. Harrell
Right
takes
at
the
him.
snap, fakes the throw. Now steps
That's
up
it.
in the pocket, looking to throw across the flag. Comes in late. Going to have a holding against the Rangers. And Harrell knocked out of bounds. Little extra added smacking around there on the sideline, but no call on that one either. But
I don't know who. They ain't watching film. You're never going to get Harold rattled. You're
No.
never going to get him to react. He's always level-headed. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to have a holding here, which is disappointing. That time, he did. He planted his foot, made his decision, and went.
that little bubble screen went for 58 yards.
I like that.
Well,
That's some good math,
It
sir.
sure is. Thank you. And now we have a penalty against the Rangers, I believe, holding and spot foul. It's going to knock them back to the 27. Be 1st and 20 for the Rangers after that holding penalty. But what we've just seen so far, I think that's fine. We'll be okay. Trips to the far side. Harrell takes a snap, rolling to his left, looking to throw. He's going to throw it away. Good idea as he gets knocked to the ground. He almost bit it with the ball in his hands, but wisely let it go.
Yep.
2nd and 20 now.
That play needed time to develop, and it did not have the time.
And
So-
it did not develop.
And we don't need all 20 right now.
Can you see when I lean forward?
I can.
Okay.
Just giving a little bit more room there.
2 receivers to each side now. It's 2nd and 20 for the Rangers. Snap, Harrell looking to throw. Caught by Brosey near side. Tries to get some blockers in front of him, and all he can see are a bunch of blue shirts, and he gets up to, looks like the 26-yard line, so gain of about a yard on that little pitch and catch will be 3rd and 19.
Yeah, they were hoping for a little bit more open space for him there. Definitely, it's definitely tough whenever you have a big play like that and you just can't get any momentum after it.
Yep.
You're not really in field goal. I mean, he was kicking them from here earlier, but I think this is 2 down. Unless you get 10 or 15, unless you get, just 10 yards, 5 yards maybe.
Brosey coming in motion from the near side to the far side. Harrell rolling to his left, looking to throw. Has a step up as he has a pursuant right from behind, and he gets knocked forward. He'll get a yard. It'll be 4th down now and 18.
Yeah, he didn't have anybody to throw to. That was a coverage sack right there. Our deep route was double covered, and everybody in the intermediate routes was single covered. There was just nowhere for him to go.
Clock winding down inside 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the half. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a field goal
Wow.
attempt. It's going to be a 43-yard attempt.
This is definitely in his wheelhouse. He definitely can make it.
Clarence D. Perrine. The holder is, and a timeout called by Stony Point.
Well, they got kind of scared.
We're going to ice the kicker?
We're going to ice that
43 yards
kicker.
out?
No, I
That's
think
cool.
they definitely saw something. He saw something in their setup and was kind of a little bit worried about it. Then it's a little cold. You got us, Michael?
I did.
All right.
So a 43-yard field goal with 4:15 to go here after the timeout as Clarence D. Perrine comes back out on the field. Tanner Brosey is the holder. Snap spot on the way. Kick is in the air.
Yeah, that's
Lots
good.
of distance. And that baby's good. Is it? It is.
It is.
A 43-yarder with 4:07 to go.
Nice.
Beauty, huh?
Beauty, eh?
Beauty, eh? Take off, Hoser.
Very nice. Very well done.
43-yard leg by Clarence D. Perrine right there. Makes it 14-13. The Tigers still on top, but 4:07 to go. Good job by that young man.
And I hadn't changed the quarters yet, so first period still. So that gives us another 12 minutes, I think.
That's right. It's 8. That's the longest quarter ever. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we just need to let them know. Just let them know that that's how kind of things roll up here.
Hope it's okay. I started hogging our fan, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that because then and I were getting kind of chilly.
Oh, okay, well then I will hog it even more.
Yeah, we were cold over here.
That's because you don't have any meat on your bones, whereas I have way too much.
We have some. Yeah, come on now.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, go.
I'm not wrong. You
She
heard
said
her.
you're not wrong.
Not wrong. Mouth of babes.
So I would kick it deep here.
They're not gonna, but I would too.
I would kick it deep here. No need for a pooch. I'd make him go.
Caden Cornwell to kick it off. A high arcer near far side, I beg your pardon. Caught on the run at the 30 of the 35, still on his feet. That is Cameron Cook. The up back. They're not dumb.
I mean, if you're gonna
push it, you're not pooching it to not kick it to number 4. And guess who fields it? Number 4.
Yep. So
Let's have
I get it.
awareness and put it on the ground. Put it.
Tell us, Michael.
Kick it across the ground. For
Preach, sir.
heck's sake. 1st and 10 for the dadgum Tigers. Ball at the 40-yard line.
4 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the first half. See if we can get ourselves a 3 and out and have a couple of minutes ourselves with the ball.
Hassenfluck, the quarterback. 2 receivers bunched to the top of the screen. 2 backs in the backfield. Hassenfluck takes a snap. Quick handoff. Cook trying to get the edge. Now makes a cut. Up the middle to the 45 to the 50. Still on his feet. Spins around out of a couple tackles. Still on his feet across the 45 up to the 40. All the way down to the Vista Ridge 37-yard line.
I mean,
Good golly,
our
Miss
defense
Molly.
knew they were going to run the ball. They set up to run the ball, and we still couldn't stop him. Hey, that's how we stop him.
Good
He comes off the
Lord.
field. I like that. But
Nothing like a 23-yard little run right there. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 1 receiver to the bottom, 2 at the top. Snap, Hassenfluck, handoff, Thomas, stiff arm around the right side, gets up across the 35, up to the 34, a gain of 3 on that little run right there.
yeah, Stony Point's speed is definitely giving the Rangers some trouble here, for certain. Because we had somebody in the backfield that time,
Sure
and they
did.
just can't get to him quick enough. And Cook goes out, and then you have Thomas come right in there, and he's just as quick. So here we are, 2nd down.
Had 12 men on the field for a second.
Well, we
Receiver
might need
coming in motion
13.
out of the backfield. Flag as illegal motion. Throw downfield. Emmy Lammers trying to make another interception. Out of bounds, incomplete, but it'll be... Oh, it's a holding against the Tigers. That's even better. Back there, booties up. Please and thank you.
So I wonder if Emmy uses Head and Shoulders. For those of you who don't know, there's a
Emmy Lammers, that's declined. Holding... Oh, that one. Two penalties.
okay.
Illegal shift.
I'll take
Legal
2.
shift declined, but holding is accepted. So
I'll
we
take
went to
3.
10.
I'll take 4 penalties.
That's right.
So yes, Head and Shoulders. There's Troy Palamatu, and I think that's how you say his name.
Palamalu.
Thank you.
Mhm.
From Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
Has a nice head of hair, just like Emmy. And he has a Head and Shoulders commercial.
Can't go wrong.
So I don't know if if I just did a Head and Shoulders commercial or not, but if I did, I can give them my address for the royalty check. 2:51 left here in the first half. Man-to-man lined up with second down long.
2nd and 17 for the Tigers. 2 receivers at the top. Hassenfluck throwing, has a receiver going down the middle. That's a push-off and a catch made inside the 5.
Goodness gracious.
Should be...
You got to give... That's a great catch, though.
Well, when you push off against the defender, all Drew Pearson, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going after my Cowboy there.
Well,
no, he's been...
because he went after my Vikings.
Oh, okay. All right, I see.
Drew Pearson clearly pushed off in the 70s against the Vikings.
Pretty sure that didn't happen, but...
100%.
So, just a great catch, laid out to catch that.
2nd and 17 becomes 1st and goal for the Tigers.
Slippery.
Trying to get to the goal line, gets up to from the 5 to the 4, 2nd down and goal. Excuse me, from the 5 to the 1, a gain of 4. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, we're having some tackling issues there. Definitely slippery out there.
Well, you wanted a couple minutes left on the clock.
I didn't want it this way.
You didn't want it this way.
I did not.
2nd and goal for the Tigers. Look at this cat spread way out here near side.
That's to get rid of Emmy.
That's right.
That's to get rid of him so that he is not involved in the play.
2 backs in the backfield, along with Hassenfluck, 1 receiver to the top, and a timeout called. I believe that's their 3rd and final.
I just love to when a coach takes off his headset and it's just so mad. It's just so mad, but they're not the pros where they probably have like 50 headsets just sitting over there ready because of all the money. We probably don't have any extra headsets, so he just yanks it off, and he just wants to throw it on the ground so hard.
You're cracking less up, by the way.
With the head and shoulders? No, good.
Yeah.
DJ, he wanted to throw those down on the ground so hard, and he just couldn't.
He couldn't do it.
See, even...
Then it's just... She's got some comments for everything. I love it. We need to get her a headset next time so she can.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
2nd and goal from the 1 for the Tigers. 1:35 to go here.
Wonder what they're going to do with the ball, Michael.
They're going to direct snap it to Cook, it looks like.
I think don't even cover those receivers.
Let's go, D. Cook takes the snap, bounces around, dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, I was making a joke, but we really didn't put a man on one of their wideouts.
No, we didn't.
He was just in the end zone.
Duh.
Wow. Okay.
1 yard run for Cameron Cook. Makes it 20-13 with 1:31 to go. Extra point coming up here, number 17. That would be, let me find his name again, that's Hayden Cartwright-Shuri.
Well, I guess I wanted 2 minutes, but I get a minute and a half.
Extra point on the way, it's good. It's 21-13. As Trey just mentioned, 1:31 to go.
Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Oh my. I thought something was wrong with the cable. That is Michael.
That's me.
Everyone.
Trying not to cuss.
Very good. I'm glad you didn't.
Thank you. I made a silly noise instead. That's okay. We'll fix it later.
So.
Don't worry about it.
Then it has some cat ears on. I think that needs to be our new headset in here.
It does. You paste those on.
All right. Maybe we can get a pooch kick. Well, we need a football first.
Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Back Judge.
Gotta have a football. How do you know he's a back judge?
He's got a B on his shirt.
Got that big B on there. Michael's not smiling, folks. He doesn't like it when other teams score touchdowns against our Rangers.
I sure don't.
He does not like it at all. Here we go, Rangers. Let's get the ball.
Again, 1:31 to go. Noah Lopez to kick it off. He's going to put this one deep. He fielded it right around the 5-yard line. Coming up to the 10, 15 to the 20, angling to the far side. Gets the edge, avoids one tackle up across 25, close to the 30-yard line. Nice return right there. Number 7, that's Isaac Montgomery, sophomore wide receiver, kick returner.
Great opening play, Isaac.
There we go. Great opening play, Isaac. So
Then approves.
we have a minute 25 to get ourselves some points, and we get the ball to start the second half, Michael. So even 3 points would actually be okay here. Touchdown would be better, and you might go into halftime a little happier.
Yes.
So
Maybe. Well, I'll be happy. Hey, look at the last couple games where we won the second half. So
there will definitely be some adjustments made.
The reason there's not smiling going on is just contemplating what the adjustments might be. Trips to the near side. Harold dropping back, looking to throw. Pumps once. Now he's got a receiver going down on the side. And it's caught from 30 to 25 to 20 to 15 to 10. 5. Touchdown Rangers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, baby. Tanner Brosey going streaking down the far sideline. So a 70-yard bomb right there. Harold faked the first time.
Very nice.
Gave Brosey time, and there he goes, kids.
So he did an up and out. So an out and up. I'm so excited. So he did an out and up, and that's when Harold did the pump fake, and DB bit.
Yep, he
DB
did.
bit. And then that speed just turned it on. No yellow on the field. Not sure what. So they're going to go for 2 here.
Let me remind you about the yellow comment in just a second. Quad to the far side. Harold all alone in the backfield looking to throw. Has a receiver going inside, knocked out of the air.
How is that not a penalty?
How's exactly?
That's crazy.
That's pure bullcrap. That is a UIL, pure UIL. That is egregious. That is abysmal, and that is wrong.
He was all over him. There was no way to make that. Now Harold should have pulled that ball back. I mean,
could have, yeah.
Well, we saw it up here. He wasn't going to be open.
Nope.
So he should have pulled that ball in and run it in because he had plenty of room. He had plenty of room to get into the end zone over there in the corner. I mean, like you and I, he probably thought there was going to be a penalty there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why he put it there, I'm sure.
And get a little extra yardage, right? Try to get a little closer. Gosh, that was really awful, Michael.
21.
I don't usually agree with you there. I try to be the good cop.
The voice of reason.
I try to be the good cop, but I'm going to be the bad cop. That sucked.
I've worked with kids my whole life. I just like when things are fair, and I do. I maybe outspoken or whatever, but that was wrong. 19.
So we're going to give them the ball back.
21-19 with 1:13 to go.
So we're going to have 3 possessions in whenever I thought we might just have 2.
And the cool part is that Vista will get the ball to start the second half, but with 1:13 to go, a little pooch kick far side at the 31 up to the 35. Yeah. Up across the 35 to about the 37 or 8. We'll see where they spot him in just a second. 1st and 10 for Stony Point with 1:09. Plenty of time.
How many timeouts do we have, Michael?
Les with the Viking helmet coming up big for me. I love you, man. Thanks for that. To look closer at that. Ball at the 38-yard line.
I would appreciate it if you would send him a video of the Drew Pearson catch.
Push off.
And or the Hail Mary. The whole thing. Okay. So we have 15 zeros across the scoreboard.
Someone kicked the plug.
So we just have to start this game over. We've lost every. There's no time. So it's a do-over. That was a mulligan. That was just a practice. Practice 22 minutes. Thank you. Please don't just start without it up being up there, folks.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're waiting for the clock to.
I appreciate the PA guy telling us what it should be, but how about we just get it fixed? And it's not the people next to us.
No.
That's good. So there's people down there. It's not our fault. We're not even near it.
No, we're not.
Les, it is not our fault. We're not even close to it. All right? Just want to be clear.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they cussed when that happened.
Ooh, I bet you they did.
Because I had to make sound effects so that I wouldn't.
And they probably don't have... Okay, now it's... So, in the technical terms of what we do, folks, that's called the reboot. So they just rebooted it. And, whoa, good. We have 90 seconds. We have 10 minutes and 90 seconds. Let's go.
10. We're down to 10 minutes. That was a quick minute and a half that went by.
That's a minute and 90 seconds, Michael. That was not a minute and a half. What
Well,
are you
90 seconds is a minute and a half.
Oh,
10:90 now. Down to 10 is
Oh, we're back at 10:90.
10.
So we're going back in time, folks.
0 1. Oh, 3. We're down to 3 minutes.
This is Back to the Future.
We're honing in on it.
I mean, back to the back.
Oh, 2. Let's run her down. We can't do this. We can't.
Here we go. I'm going to do a jig. Here we go. Oh, we're back at 10 minutes and 90 seconds. I'm sorry, folks. We're just trying to help ourselves through this. So they're going to be gracious and kind to the players and let them go over and have a free timeout. That's just always so super neat. We're back to 20 minutes. There. See, and that's we need to let them we need to let it count down, because when they try to punch it in, things go a little sideways. So we are 30 seconds away from starting. Oh, that's right. We're a minute away.
Minute and a half now.
It's a good timeout. So I would definitely, get your headset on. They've had some success throwing the ball deep. I would definitely expect to see a deep safety here.
Oh, heck yeah, absolutely. Well, and the
But the problem with that, though, is now you got somebody off the line, and they can run it on us. So this is that we've got some stuff they're going to have to try to figure out at halftime.
Most definitely. And thanks for the tough love production right there. Producer guy, get your headset back on.
Hey, now that I'm not running camera,
2 minutes,
I can just ride you like a
50 seconds to go, folks. We're almost there. We're honing in on it. We're honing
ride you like
in
a
on
camel.
it. Yeah, mule. Yeah, yeah.
Are we still funny, Les?
20. I don't think so. I mean, if he says,
It's bad when the QA stops listening.
if he says,
That probably means something.
if Les says, "Oh, you guys are hysterical," he's just trying to be nice, which he is. We already know he's nice.
Okay.
Minute and a half. 20 more seconds, y'all. Just 20 more seconds. We'll be there. God bless the clock operator. That's got to be painful and
So how many
nerve-wracking.
timeouts do we have? I said that, and then things exploded.
The Rangers have 2 timeouts ready, and
Okay.
the Tigers have 0.
Well, my hope here would be is if we catch them on a run and get a good short yardage, I would see us maybe call a timeout.
I think you're right.
Oh, look at that. The fans are clapping.
Yeah, here we go. Back
Very-
in business.
All right, here we
Off to
go.
38. 2 receivers to the near side. Receiver coming in motion. 2 backs in the backfield. Snap. Austin Fluck fakes the handoff, looking to throw, and he throws it into the feet. And a great
no one.
coverage right there.
Of no one. How is
Incomplete.
that not intentional grounding? Was there somebody there?
There was nobody there. He threw it at the feet of linemen.
Okay, talk to each other. Grab the flag. Throw it up in the air. Oh my goodness.
There it
All
is.
right.
He dropped it.
Yeah, that was definitely intentional grounding.
Loss of down.
Yep.
Second down.
You know, intentional grounding is one of my favorite penalties. The reason why is because of the loss of down, and you're penalized where you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a, hey, don't do that penalty.
Yep.
5 yards on a motion. What is that? It's a 12-yard loss.
It's a 12-yard
And
loss.
down.
Beautiful.
It's
Ball back.
my favorite. My favorite. All right, here we go. They will wind the clock. I would definitely expect a timeout here if we're able to stop them short.
Handoff coming to the near side. That's Cameron.
There you go.
Get pushed out of bounds.
Run out of bounds. I like that better.
Even better. Saves our timeout at 55 seconds.
Yes,
Ball,
sir.
Ball to 30. Up to the.
He just had 3 coaches tell him, "Hey, now, you're a great runner, but don't run out of bounds."
That's to keep your head in the game, kids. Keep your head in the game.
Now, we can't have a deep throw here. We just can't get beat. And we've got Brosi on James. There you go, back in there.
Austin Fleck takes a snap handoff. Cook gets spun around in the backfield and swarmed by the Vista Ridge defense. And let's get a timeout called right here. And Coach Scott
perfectly
right there gets the timeout called with 47 seconds to go. That's their second timeout.
Smart by Stony Point. Make us have to take that timeout.
No gain on the play. Maybe
he still spun around a few times there, but that time
he sure did.
You know, one of the ways to get to a runner like that is pursuit. You got to have everybody going because he's going to get away from somebody, right? And if you can just have, if everybody's going to the ball full board, it's a little bit harder for a runner like him to break out of that kind of stuff.
Right. As we just saw, yeah, it's a great point. Absolutely. A loss of 1 on that one for Cook. He went backwards for the first time tonight, which is good to see.
All right. See if Brosi can get a nice punt return here. And the punt is away.
Lawrence Lara gets it up high.
He's going to call a fair catch.
Oh, almost had some interference right there.
He did have interference.
He ran right into him.
He bumped him. Oh, yes.
And there's the flag right there. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yep. Interfering with the fair catch is a penalty, y'all. So it'll help the field position. There was fair caught on the plus side of the 40. We'll get close to midfield on this one with 40 seconds to go here in the half. And the Rangers trail 21-19.
So I can't get away from Les. It's his Vikings helmet's popping up on my watch.
Skol, baby.
Oh,
that's all I got to say.
Gracious.
Skol, baby.
I'm tapping my foot with anger.
15-yarders. That's my evil laugh right there.
So
we're inside of Stony Point territory. Ball placed up at the 43-yard line. How about them apples?
Those apples are nice and tasty. We got 40 seconds to get ourselves at least 3 points here. 3 wides to the near side, 1 to the upside. Might surprise them with a run here, though.
Trips. Harrell looking to throw far side, has a receiver caught. Step out of bounds, and he does. It's James Hester on the reception. Gets up across the 35. Close to the 30 at the 31-yard line. It's a first down. Clock stops regardless.
Yeah, great job there by Hester. Knowing he had the first down, he didn't just immediately go out of bounds. Got himself another 4 yards.
Gain of 12. Clock stops at 33 seconds. Trips to the near side. 2 receivers to the top. Empty backfield for Jackson Harrell. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Plenty of time now flushed out. Avoids 1 tackle. Now steps up in the pocket. He'll get up across the 30 to the 29. And the flag comes in late.
That's going to be a targeting, I would imagine, because he started to slide, and he got popped pretty hard.
Clock stops with 24 seconds. And they're talking about what's going on here, so we'll get the referee to give us the call.
Stony Point's going to use this as an opportunity for a timeout. Oh, I just can't stand that. I would be shocked if this is not a penalty against one of the Stony Point for the tackle. Late hit, personal foul of some sort. I really, really like how our guys are getting up to the line, ready to go.
Yes. Personal foul against Stony Point. They'll march that one off. It'll be inside the 20.
So
and a first down for the Rangers. Now they're going inside the 15.
So,
to the 14-yard line.
That was a helmet-on-helmet, and he was sliding. It's kind of dicey because it was pretty close, but you see what they can do here inside this 15 yards, excuse me.
First and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 14-yard line with 24 seconds to go here in this first half. They trail 21-19. 3 receivers, trips to the near side, 1 to the top of the screen, 1 back in the backfield. 1 timeout remains. Harrell, handoff Garcia, bounces to the left side, gets up close to the 10-yard line.
Timeout, you got to call
timeout
it.
called with 17 seconds.
I'm really surprised about that. because they needed that timeout for the field goal team.
They wanted to get to that far hash. It looks like I don't know if it's for a field goal or what. Might be coming out with it right now. Second down and 10, or excuse me, second down and 6.
True, because now if you're gonna, because you have at least second and third down, and both of those plays could be to the end zone, so you don't have somebody stuck out there since you're so close. So that might have been the goal there, because you can certainly go to the end zone twice here.
Yep. I beg your pardon, is second down and 17 seconds. Ball at the 11-yard line. Two receivers to each side, one back in the backfield. Again, 17 seconds to go in the half. Harold takes the snap, looking to throw. Goes to the end zone, receiver wide open. Touchdown, Rangers.
Perfect.
I believe that's Jack Podlack in the far corner. Oh, no, it's Anderson.
Just a perfect
Oh,
throw.
no, that's Reese Heffelfinger. Yep, Reese Heffelfinger with the catch. Y'all, number 9 with a big touchdown.
Big, tall target there for Harold. No need to go for 2 here, in my opinion.
No, but they're going to try it again. They had it last time. And that bunch to the top with 4 receivers, 1 to the bottom, empty backfield. Harold takes the snap, looking to throw, fakes the throw. Now going to run to the near side, steps up, in trouble, loses the handle on the ball, and it'll be for naught. They shouldn't have had the clock running on that play, by the way, but that's okay.
Goodness gracious. So we have a player that's injured, so I'm just going to move the camera off of him just slightly. There we go.
25-21, the score here is.
And I'm not clear on why you go for 2 points there to just put you up by 6. But up by 4 going into half.
Yeah, man,
subject to some crazy 6-second play. And then get the ball at the beginning of the second half. What a turn of events when, what was it? We had 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. 3 minutes when I said, hey, let's see if we can get the ball with 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We have had, what, 2 touchdowns and a field goal or something?
Yeah, it's now, they need to reset the clock. They ran the clock on an untimed down, which was funny. But
obviously it was not untimed, Michael.
Should be 12 seconds left to go in the first half. But
that's according to Michael's sheet.
It says 6.
All right.
Anyways,
player gets up off the carpet. That's always good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, carpet?
It is not carpet. That is a figure of speech.
It's fake grass, so we call it carpet. Turf.
Look at Thena calling me out. Definitely wouldn't kick it to one of those guys back there.
Please just scoot it across the ground. Please just scoot it across the ground.
I definitely would not kick to Brooks or James.
Or kick the living tar out of it, please. Thank you, across the ground.
Wow. Right
at the hands team on the 45-yard line.
Well, I think we know what they're going to do. Hey, no time ran off the clock.
Imagine that. Good Lord. 25-21 Vista Ridge on top with 6 seconds.
So I would expect a deep throw to Mr. James here. Boy, it really is fascinating to have the type of talent in James and Cook back there in the back, because it really does put you at a weird...
Yeah, it does.
In terms of the kickoff, it really does, because, they're at the 45-yard line. So you could have a penalty here, get an extra play down there, so what an advantage to have those two.
Austin Fluck at quarterback sends the back out to the far side, or to the near side, beg your pardon. Looking to throw, going for all the Tostitos here on the play, and we have an interference penalty.
He did. He grabbed him and spun him.
Cyan Allen right there gets his hands on the receiver. That's the Braylon Jones who we were talking about earlier.
Good news is that in high school it's not a spot foul.
That's right. So we go from the
Hey,
45
no time off the clock.
up to the 40.
I made Michael look.
2 seconds left to go. Thank
I
goodness.
made Michael look. So we blitzed the heck out of that. And Stony Point picked it up. I would certainly expect that we have, I don't know, 5 defensive backs way back there.
Ball put up to the 40-yard line.
We have 4 guys 20 yards off the ball or more.
2 receivers to each side. Snap to Hassan Fluck looking to throw near side. Tipped.
Oh,
knocked
nice
down,
play.
incomplete. Look at that. Captain Josh Bruton, knocks that to the ground.
So not only does he make that.
Oh, personal foul, roughing the passer.
Oh, my goodness gracious. So, great play by him there.
Yes.
He actually got James out of bounds. And then tips the ball. So I would imagine they will try a field goal here. That would be my guess. I see Cook and James coming off.
Skylar Hassenfluck mad because he has to come off the field because he's limping. So this is the half cannot end on a defensive penalty. So a free play here, and it'll be a field goal attempt. It'll be a 42-yarder.
The most stuff I've ever seen happen in 3 minutes.
Noah Lopez, the place kicker, snap spot, kick on the way. It's a low line driver, and it is no good.
Are there any penalties? Yes,
there is.
There's a flag. Yay!
Flag comes in at the end.
They're going to call unsportsmanlike for the guys getting so excited about the kick not being good.
You've got it.
Come
Can we
on.
just go to the half, gentlemen?
Yep, it's against us. This is crazy.
So,
Well, I'm looking
for the love of God.
They did a personal foul. I tell you what, that is just crazy. Yeah, the stadium is, there's a lot of stomping going on, that's right. I don't know, how was that a penalty?
Stony Stampede going on right there.
Michael?
I'm baffled and irate, and Noah Lopez gets one more crack out of this one from 30. He did not have enough leg for a 42-yarder, but he'll have enough leg for a 30-yarder, it looks like. Snap, spot, blocked.
Yeah.
No good.
Ball don't lie.
Here we go.
Oh, don't call a penalty because they get excited. Oh, my goodness gracious.
So Lopez back-to-back field goal attempts on untimed downs. And the head coach out there screaming at the ref saying...
what he's saying is our guys are going after the center there. And I believe what the refs are telling him is our players went down. They're not running him over like they did last time. But he's been yelling all game.
Yep.
Their coach has. So, all right. Oh gosh, that was a pretty exciting 3 minutes.
Sure was.
I'm glad I didn't need to go to the bathroom. I don't know what would have happened.
Now I do. That was a lot. Halftime score: 25-21. The Rangers come bouncing back in those last 3 minutes.
Who's
a 70-yard touchdown pass to Brosi?
Player of the game so far?
Is Thena.
That's right. Great camera work. And I say that, folks, because I've been having to run camera the last
3 weeks.
4 games, I do believe.
Games? Oh, yeah.
Which I don't mind.
No, yeah.
I don't mind at all. You know, I love doing it, but it definitely helps to have a helper here, and she has been fantastic. But please, tell us how we got here, Michael. Tell us how we got here, Michael.
Just as you mentioned, just that. Can you get that young lady some food? Anyone listening, order her some DoorDash right now to Dragon Stadium, Upper Deck. That's where we're at. They're in the Dragon's Lair. Just look for the sign, and 2 goofy guys with this poor, helpless little high school young lady wasting away. Wow, what a great first half it was. It's 25-21. The last 3 minutes, as Trey mentioned, 2 touchdowns by your Vista Ridge Rangers. Stony Point having a great game offensively, moving the ball very efficiently against our defense, and I am very excited to see what the second half brings, as Vista will have the ball to start things off in the third quarter. So we're going to give you the Vista Ridge Band and the Rangerettes here making some moves on the field that I could never do, and so we'll be back for the third quarter.
Well, I just showed them how to do that a little while ago.
Oh, did you?
I did.
You work with them?
I do.
That's why you don't talk to me during the week.
Yep.
You're too busy.
I'm too busy with them.
Makes sense.
Yep, all those kicks. That especially. The splits down there. Yep.
Oof.
I'd be done.
Oof, done.
All right.
We'll be back.
Enjoyed it, folks. Enjoy the bands. This is one of the best bands in the country right here, your Vista Rangers.
Tonight, the Star Steppers will be performing a jazz kick routine to Funky Town. And now, nothing shines brighter from atop the ridge. Introducing the 2022-23 Star Steppers. Boosters would like to thank their Star Stepper Platinum Level sponsors, Street Rubber Company, and their Gold Level sponsors, First Dental Care, Dancers Workshop, First Choice Automotive, KEI Medical Imaging, Moon Dance and Fitness, J-Fit, SP Real Estate, 360 Plumbing, and Gas Solutions. Vista Ridge High School is proud to present the Ranger Marching Band. The Rangers Band competitive show for 2022 is entitled Divisi, featuring music of Johann Sebastian Bach, Philip Glass, and Ryan George. Tonight, due to time constraints, the band will be doing a standstill performance of all four movements. Performing Divisi, please welcome your award-winning Ranger Marching Band. Ranger Band would like to say thank you to our partners, the King family at Minuteman Press, Lakeline, our diamond sponsors, Bush's Chicken, our platinum sponsors, Mindy Clark and Stephanie Jagan with SV Real Estate, and Steve Hutchins with Romex Pest Control, and our gold sponsors, Stephanie and Daniel Delgado with Taco Mai. with Face-to-Face Spa and Sushi Fever. Thanks again to all of our sponsors for their support. The Ranger Band sends its best wishes for a great season and a happy homecoming to the Stony Point Band. Go Rangers! Tiger Nation, are you ready? It's showtime! Please welcome your 2022 and 2023 Stony Point High School Tiger Dancers. Brought to you by the Dance Gallery, Youngblood Automotive, Austin Children's Dentistry, Mac Hayek Ford, and Round Rock Orthodontics. The award-winning Tiger Dancers are under the direction of Mandy Wasmith and Kendall Crosby. Social officers for the Tiger Dancers are Veronica Torres, Bella Garrett, Hannah Hinojosa, Vice President Kira Hines, and President Gabriella Bertolini. Leading the team on the field are the line officers, Junior Lieutenant Gianna Zarate, Junior Lieutenant Isabella Frierson, Senior Lieutenant Nevaeh Morgan, First Lieutenant Mina Hoyle, and Captain Emily C. This week, we'd like to honor the following Tiger Dancers. Most motivated is Nora Rosser. Officer's Choice is Veronica Torres. And Tiger Dancer of the Week is Trang Pham. The Tiger Dancers would like to wish the Vista Ridge Star Steppers luck on their season. And now, for the Friday Night Lights halftime entertainment, the Tiger Dancers will perform their kick routine to Bad Guy, played by our Tiger Band. Tiger fans, we want to get ready for the 2022 homecoming court announcement, including Stony Point homecoming king and queen for 2022. Freshman Countess Madison Thomas. Madison is escorted tonight by her parents, Chad and Molly Thomas. Freshman Count Caden No. Caden is escorted tonight by father Harry No. Sophomore Duchess Lillian Wiegand. Lillian escorted by her mother, Kristen Wigang, and brother Lucas Wiegand. Sophomore Duke, Andrew Hill. Andrew's escorted by his mother, Brittany Johnson, and sister, Dravea Hill. Junior Princess, Addison Jane. Addison is escorted tonight by her parents, Lance and Tiffany Jane. Junior Prince, Manny Ebum. Manny is escorted tonight by his father, Henry Ebum, and brother Robert Ebum. And now for our homecoming Queen and King candidates. Senior Amber Sorensen. Amber is escorted tonight by her parents, Shannon and Marcus Sorensen. Senior Alejandro Perez. Alejandro is escorted tonight by Alexis, Daniel, Danny, and Isabel Mills. Senior Ariana Guerrero. Ariana is escorted tonight by her parents, Sandra and Roberto Guerrero. Senior Damagie Washington. Damagie is escorted tonight by his mother, LaRosha Washington. Senior Brown Howe is escorted tonight by Sarah and Stephen Howe. Senior John Hodge. John's escorted by Lindsay Hodge and possibly John Hodge. Senior Macy Algren. Macy's escorted tonight by Patricia Algren and Damian Acevedo. And our last candidate is the left tackle for Stony Point, number 72, Zach Hall. Zach is escorted tonight by Tonwa and Dallas Hall. Let's give a huge round of applause for the 2022 Stony Point Homecoming Courts. And now, the moment we've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Stony Point Homecoming King, G.A. Washington. G.A. Washington, representing Stony Point Cheer. And now, your 2022 Stony Point Homecoming Queen is Amber Sorensen. Let's give a huge round of applause for homecoming king G.A. Washington and Amber Sorensen. And also a big round of applause to the entire 2022 homecoming court. We want to give another shout out to the first graduating class of Stony Point High School 2002. We want to welcome you back and so glad to have you here. Let's give a round of applause to anyone who's in our first Stony Point graduating class of 2002. Entering the field, the visiting Vista Rangers. And now entering the field, your home team, the Stony Point Tigers.
Welcome back to the Vista Ridge broadcast here on Vype Live. Michael Rose along with Trey Grubb, our QA back at Vype Live. That's Liz Clary, our camera operator. That's Ben Blackwell. We are here tonight. 25-21, the halftime score. Your Rangers came roaring back. 2 touchdowns in the last minute and a half to retake the lead. It was a little bit back and forth. Rangers will get the football here to start the third quarter. What a great half it was. And we still have some clock issues, Trey. We went from 10 to 10:90 to 12 to 3 back to 12. So we're ready to go for this third quarter here again. The Rangers lead 25-21. Looks like Noah Lopez, number 37, will kick it off. Back deep for the Rangers.
All right, here we go.
Number 22.
Let's get this second half started. See if the next 3 minutes is like the last 3 minutes.
This one puts Legnut Pando back there. Going to field it. Oh, he stays in bounds. Attaboy, Jake. Up to the 15, to the 25, to the 20. Still 20, 25. Someone's feet to the 30. Up to the 35-yard line. Nice run back there. Number 22, Jake Pando. Number 22, sophomore wide receiver, a kick returner. Good to see those sophomores coming up big on special teams here tonight. 2 great kickoff returns by 2 different sophomores here in this ball game. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. They'll get things going at the 35-yard line.
So the last 3 minutes of that first half, that was something, Michael.
Sure was. My gosh. And here come the Rangers back in offense. 1st and 10 from the 35. 2 receivers to the near side. They're in their all whites. Receiver coming in motion from the top of the screen. That's James Hester coming near side. Handoff right up the gut. Trying to bounce to the outside. Gets maybe a yard. That's Isaac Garcia. And it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He tried to bounce that out to the left, but there was just nowhere to go. Sometimes you just got to hit that middle and take the 1 yard, 2 yards.
Getting everybody lined up. 2 backs in the backfield this time for Jackson Harrell. Another handoff coming to the near side, and again, no gain this time as Garcia had a 33-yard run in the first half. Couple runs for a total of 1 yard. It's 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, this is just like last week. They came out at halftime. They ran 3 quick plays last time. I like here really thinking it through.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely a passing play. Been having fortune with it. No reason not to.
Exactly, yeah. This 3rd down and 9. Now Harrell drops straight back. Now looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Takes off running up across the 45. Slides as he gets across the 45. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rangers at the 46-yard line. Great job by Legs, Trey.
Attaboy, Legs. Way to go, Legs.
Making it happen. 3rd and 9 gets 10 on the carry. And back on the ball come the Rangers. Tian Murray coming to the near side along with Tanner Brosi. 1 receiver to the top of the screen. 1 back in the backfield. Harrell takes the snap. Takes the handoff. Quick throw far side. Caught up across midfield. Still on his feet to the 40 to the 35. Now to the 30.
Such a good throw by Harrell. Such a good throw. The key to that play, Michael, is how fast he can get that ball over there, right? To give his receiver a chance to make a move. And it's just perfect. Last 2 plays using that. Perfect.
Ball up to the 28. That was Hester on the catch. Handoff far side. That looks like Zion Harper. Harper gets up across the 25, down close to the 20. A nice 1st down run for the Rangers, and they're moving, Trey.
Gain of 6 to the 21. It'll be 2nd and 4 at the 21.
2 backs in the backfield for the Rangers. Ball placed at the 21-yard line. Going to the far side, a little handsy right there, and they'll say no call. And complete pass will be 3rd down and 4.
That was a Russell Wilson moon ball right there. Didn't really have a chance. We had 3 guys on 1, but our guy's taller than all of them. Just didn't make it happen.
Look at they shake hands across the way, James Hester and the defensive back. It's a good job right there. 2 backs in the backfield. Harrell fakes the handoff to Harper. Now rolling back to the near side. Has a receiver. Throws across his body. Caught up inside the 15. It's a great catch indeed. Ball up to looks to be the 12-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down, and they'll keep the ball moving.
Yeah, nice catch by Tian Murray there. Keep this drive going. Did a great job of adjusting his body to the pass coming to him. Get down on his knees, make sure that ball was nice, didn't hit the ground.
2 receivers, receiver at the top of the screen coming in motion. That's Murray. Handoff Harper. Harper bounces out to the outside, gets tackled by the shoestrings. Ball comes loose. Going to say he was down, which he was. He was just mad. He spiked the ball because he got tripped up, did Harper. Fortunate enough to be on the ground, so it's a 2nd down and about 6. Gain of 4 down to the 8. Look at me, Trey. I didn't wait for anyone to spot that. I just did it my darn self.
Man, on top of it, Michael. Yeah, a little wrinkle in the thing there. They did a fake pitch to the wide receiver coming across.
That jet sweep's going to come big time for him. Harold takes a snap, drops it back,
go.
rush out of the pocket, going to step up into now.
Legs, touchdown.
Rangers. Here we go.
Sorry about that, Michael. I got excited.
Right. Your man Legs scores from 8 yards out. 8:25 to go here in quarter number 3. So, Trey, they've, in the last probably looks like 6 minutes of football, they've scored 3 touchdowns.
Ooh,
how about them apples?
I like those apples. That's apple pie right there.
And they're going to actually kick an extra point this time, which I'm happy to see. Snap, spot, kick on the way. It is good.
That was perfect.
Right down Broadway, DePerine, it looks like. Yep. 32-21. Look at that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. You're welcome. We have no sponsorship from any fast food restaurants, but I had to sing the jingle anyways. 8:25 to go here in the third quarter.
Here, let me get that.
Your Rangers come right out, drive down the field. That was a 65-yard drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8-play 65-yard drive. Took just about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes off the clock. Very efficient, very well done. Jackson Harrell making a couple of big plays with his feet. One for a first down and the other for a touchdown. Yeah. Nice job.
My man.
Right on, right on.
Like to see that and up the middle, too.
Exactly. Caden Cornwell kicks it middle to side. It's a loose ball.
Wow.
Nice play. Holy cats. Cameron Cook coming up.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Folks, I know you can see that on video. He slid to the ball and caught it. Wow. I mean, a heads-up play, a skill play. Wow, that was
anyone else
impressive.
that would have been a loose ball turnover right there. That's for sure. First and 10 for Stony Point, ball at the 36-yard line. Bunch formation. Wildcat Cook's going to take it. Spins out of a couple tackles. Good pursuit by the Vista Ridge Rangers. They'll give a couple of yards, maybe 1, maybe 2. We'll see where they spot it.
Wow.
Nice job. Looks to be a yard up to the 37. Nice job pursuit-wise by the Vista Ridge defense.
We did have a couple of guys that ended up flat on their back.
Yes, they did. They did.
There's no shame in that. Cook is a handful, no doubt.
He's slippery. He's evasive. He's fast. He's
strong.
Yeah, my goodness.
He's got it all.
Austin Fluck, the quarterback, takes a snap. Low rolling out, being chased from behind. Gets rid of it. Caught up across the middle. Jones into Vista Ridge territory. Ball up at the 48-yard line. First down for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's one of those RPOs. You have someone deep, someone close, and someone intermediate. It's hard to cover that when all three are crossing from the other side of the field. When you're doing man-to-man. If you're playing zone, it's a little bit easier to cover those. If you're man-to-man, it's really difficult because you're trailing him. Because you got to honor them going deep.
Yes, you do, yeah.
You got to honor it, so...
Every level, yeah. And that's a good job by Hasselfleck, moving his feet, keeping his eyes downfield. And I said Jones is actually Braylon James. Trips to the near side. Snap, direct snap. Cook is going to fake the handoff to Thomas, keeps it himself, gets up across the 45, down to the 44. It'll be second down and about 6.
Just make sure to be careful about it moving around too much, okay?
Play clock winding down to 23 seconds. Plenty of time for Stony Point. They get everybody settled. Again, trips to the near side. One receiver to the top of the screen. Austin Fluck back in at quarterback. No more Wildcat this particular play for the Tigers. Austin Fluck takes the snap. Looked like an early movement at the top of the screen, Trey. Yep, there's the flag right there.
I always enjoy it when the yellow is on the other squad.
Absolutely. Second 11, ball moves back to the 49.
You know, we are homers here. Love being homers here.
Uh-huh.
But I tell you what, Cook is fun to watch.
Sure
He really is. He is fun to watch.
I hold my breath every time I see him with that ball because it's what's going to happen next. He's in the Wildcat formation this time again. 2 backs in the back. Actually, beg your pardon. There's Hassenfluck. I keep looking for Cook because I'm waiting for him to get the ball. Pass to the near side. James and Emmy Lammers. Hands, and no call, incomplete.
Well, that time Emmy got turned around. He got his head turned to the inside, looking back, and got his body in there. It was great defense.
Good
Perfect
job.
defense. You know, that's a lot to ask of him, and he's been doing it all night long. He's gotten beat once or twice, but he's been doing that all night long.
Would you say Emmy Lammers right there was head and shoulders above the rest?
He was head and shoulders above the rest. Oh my gosh.
3rd and 11 for the Tigers. 2 receivers to the top.
That made my heart go pitter-patter.
2 to the bottom. Hassenfluck looking to throw. Same play. Steps up in the pocket. Receiver coming across the middle. Wide open. Harris. 10-5. Touchdown Tigers.
Yep, that was...
unbelievable.
Well, it looks like James was the decoy there.
Caden Harris, another touchdown reception. That one from 49 yards out. 3rd and 11 and a big touchdown pass. 6 minutes even to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're halfway through. And the lead back to 5 right now. As it looks like they're going to stay out for 2, Trey.
Yep, that would put them within a field goal, so that makes sense.
Trips to the far side. 1 back in the backfield. Braylon James, the receiver to the bottom of the screen. James coming in motion. Now back away. The flag coming out late on the far side. Looks like we had some movement. It's no good anyways.
That was great defense.
It was false start against the offense, the Eagle formation, I guess I should say. The penalty declined because the try is no good, and your Rangers have a 5-point lead now with 6 minutes to go. 32-27. A 49-yard touchdown pass to Harris. His second touchdown catch of the evening. So Vista will get the ball back here.
59 points scored in this game, Michael.
I figured we were going to have a little bit of a coming out as far as offense goes. I was just looking at the stats as far as points accumulated in the district. Round Rock, the top team, and oh my goodness, Vandegrift, the other top team. They're putting up points big time, and we're going to see those 2 teams the last 2 weeks of the season. And this is a good time for us to come on, putting some points on the board, and the defense is doing just enough right now.
Well, it's the big plays right now.
Yeah.
The big plays that are hurting them.
Just keeping things in front of them is what we need to do. And it looks, I believe that's Lopez to kick it off, and it is. This one deep. Pando once again fielded inside the 10, gets up the 10 to 15, now the 20 to the midfield. 25 lowers the shoulder, spins out of 1. I thought that was maybe Jake Pando. It might be. Trying to see who that was, Trey. It was Jake Pando, number 22. Thought I saw a 3 creeping in there for some reason. Nice return again for the sophomore Jake Pando. Will be 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 31-yard line. 5:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Your Rangers on top. 32-27, 2 receivers to each side. Now Jackson Harrell at quarterback. Handoff coming to the near side. Looks to be Zion Harper tripped up as he's trying to get the edge, and he'll fall in for no gain.
They're not having any luck getting to the outside, Michael.
No, they're not. Check that gain of 1, so 2nd and 9.
I love our new camera person here getting creative.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's getting a little creative. She's zooming in, feeling more confident.
That's good. Just be careful that you don't get too caught with what's going on close up, because there might be something that happens a little bit further out. Jackson Harrell, quick throw to the far side, incomplete.
Jackson's had a tough time with that pass tonight.
He has. Tried a new receiver this time. Intended receiver was Harper, and it falls haplessly to the ground. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Third down.
Tiger Nation.
Let's go.
Third down there.
Let's go, Rangers.
Don't you know? Come on, Rangers. We had a 58-yard bubble screen on third down a few series ago, so why not one more, huh?
Taking quite a bit of time getting the play in here. Already down to 10 seconds on the play clock.
Trips to the far side. Down to 5 seconds. Harper going in motion out of the backfield. Harrell all by himself.
Yeah,
and
that's
a
going to be
flag.
Harrell. He actually started moving before the snap.
False start. Yep.
He does that frequently. I'm surprised he doesn't get called for it more often. But he starts to lean back
Yes, he does.
as the snap's coming to him.
Third and 9 now becomes third and 14. Ball moved back.
Wish that guy would be quiet.
I wish he would too. 27.
Well, we got this. We've been able to get through this before.
Trips to the top of the screen. One back in the backfield. Harrell takes the snap. Drops back. Looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Throws across his body. Caught up across the 40, 45 to midfield. Goes to 45. Rolls his shoulder into Tiger territory. No flags in the backfield. That's a big third down conversion all the way into Tiger territory. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Harrell got popped right after he threw that. Just a great job of stepping up into the pocket. And letting it go right before he gets to the line.
Gain of 33. Snap handoff to Harper. Harper hit as he gets across the line of scrimmage. Gets up inside the 40 up to the 38-yard line. It'll be second down and 8.
So on that play right there, we lost a little heartbeat because it looked like Harrell turned to the wrong side and quickly adjusted to get the ball back over. Got a new running back in there now. Second and 8.
Rocha going in motion with Sizikowski, the running back. He gets the handoff. Bounces to the left side. He'll get maybe a yard up to, looks to be the 42-yard line. It'll be third down and 7.
Be a good time, even though it's third down, be a good time for a play-action pass.
I think you're right.
Got our big guy in the slot.
Harold checking the play on his sheet on his waist belt. Runner coming in motion from the far side. Quick throw out to Murray. Murray has spun around, eludes one tackle, gets up to the 35, still on his feet. Won't be enough for a first down. He gets a couple more yards to the 35. That one was blown up from the get-go. I think we need to start not playing or calling that play, excuse me.
Well, I think that that was called with the idea that they were going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like holding.
It is.
It'll be interesting to see if he, don't run out there, Mr. Punter, just yet. Hold up.
Are they going to decline it or are they going to accept it? Be a spot foul, so we'll move back to about the 44-yard line.
I would imagine he's going to push him back because the sense that I get is that play call was they knew they were going to be going for it on fourth down, and I'm sure that's what Stony's thinking too.
Yeah.
So might as well push him back.
So ball moves back to the 45-yard line.
Third down again.
We had a third and 14 just a couple plays ago. Now we're at third and 15. The Rangers keep putting themselves behind the chains, but they've done a good job of making up for it here. Sizikowski in the backfield. Tanner Brosi here to the near side, along Michael Rocha also in the backfield. The up back will be on the near side. Up there at the top. Snap, Harrell drops straight back, looking to throw. Now he's going to step up.
Good job.
Wrapped up and brought down. Number 30 there applies the pressure. That's Iverson Collins for the Stony Point Tigers. It'll be 4th and 15. Looks like we're going to punt, Trey.
Yeah, a good job. Good job of Harrell getting the ball out there.
Yeah, he had Iverson Collins wrapped around his ankles, and he let that one go, but it was a skip pass and incomplete.
And once again, a scary punt here, but you can't shank it like last time.
Caden Harris and Cameron Cook back deep. Ty Duchette, this one gets on the ground, but he's able to get it away, and he'll take a nice Ranger roll inside the 20. Wow, Ty Duchette just got play of the game for me, Trey.
Fantastic job.
All the way down to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, he had to evade several folks there.
It was miraculous.
So Les says that our camera person, Miss Lynn, good. She's doing great and learning quickly.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's high praise from Les. That's awesome.
That is.
Ball at the 12-yard line. Stony Point 1st and 10.
We need a 3 and out here, sir. We need a 3 and out.
2 receivers at the top of the screen. Cook in the Wildcat formation takes the snap. Handoff is to Thomas. Thomas lowers his shoulder, lays forward. He'll gain maybe 2 yards up to the 13 or 14. Not sure where they'll place it. Looks to be the 13-yard line, so gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Great job by Dees there. Going with his blocker. And then keeping his eyes up, right? Looking for the running back. Filling his gap. We have a
late blitz coming. Austin Fluck rolls out of it, throwing to the far side, has a receiver in and out of the hands.
Wow.
Cameron Cook was wide open. Good closing speed right there by number 6. That's Carson Smith, but my goodness, that was a beautiful play.
I just can't.
Wow.
I can't believe he got the ball that close. He had people breathing down his neck.
Yes, he did.
So it was actually a really good throw. And with Cook, I mean, you just think he could run down anything.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come up with that. Just the way things have been going for him is as gifted of an athlete as he's been.
Oh, we're within 3 minutes. We could have 4 more scores here.
2:52 to go here in the third quarter. Austin Fluck takes a snap. He's going to be dropped and sacked way back inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line.
That's the first sack of the game for us, and it couldn't come at a better time. Perfect.
Boom!
Yes, perfect. And Mr. James giving Zion a nice high five. They've been battling all night. It's either been Zion or it's been Emmy going against James all night. This is a big opportunity here.
Punt from the back line of the end zone into the gullet. Kick on the way. Rossi going to field it in the 42-yard line. Doesn't call fair catch. Goes between a couple of would-be tacklers up to the 35-yard line.
Gosh, I love him. He is just so awesome. He caught that and went in between 2 dudes.
He did.
He has no fear. He really, truly does not have any fear. His confidence is so high, right? It's just confidence mixed with skill. That's a dangerous thing. It's just so great to see him succeed.
I'm going to talk about that in just 1 second, but here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Harold takes the snap, picks the handoff, the dive up the middle, now rolling out to the far side, looking to throw, throws off his back foot, nobody there. Lives to play another down, 2nd and 10. When Tanner was back deep for that punt, I think he forgot to call fair catch. And the fact that he fielded it, he looked straight ahead. These defenders like, you're not going to do anything?
All right,
okay,
here we go. That's right.
He went right between them. Got about 7 yards on the return up to the 35. Now it's 2nd and 10 for the Rangers at the 35. 2 receivers to each side. Harold takes the snap. Another fake handoff. Throw to the far side. Caught up across the 30 down to about the 26 or 7. It looks like the 27-yard line. Just a couple yards shy of a first down. But a nice little pitch and catch to the far side for the Rangers.
Well, and to finish your point about him, he's such a heady player, right? So they are obviously expecting him to try to make some sort of move to the outside. No one's going to think he's going to try to go right between them. A heady play.
Ball on the 27. 3rd and 2. Play right up the gut, up to the 20-yard line, down to the 19. More than enough for a Ranger first down. And here we go again.
Fantastic job by Harold then, because the snap actually was high and to his right. and he had to get that over to the left hand quickly so that the play kept its rhythm. Great job. I was going to say earlier on that quick out pass, I like that a whole lot better than that bubble that they've been trying to do at the line of scrimmage. That's just like a 5-yard run. Look how far off those DBs are playing right now. Exactly. Just take those yards.
Snap handoff to Isaac Garcia. He's hit as he gets across the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 18-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2, or make it 2nd and 9. I beg your pardon.
I guarantee you. I mean, he's obviously, he's not an NFL quarterback, but in the NFL, Tom Brady sees that. If he sees 10 yards off, man to man, ain't nobody there.
Yeah,
he's going to take 7 yards.
Yep,
every time.
Every time. Absolutely he is.
Now they're going to play a little tighter up on him now.
2 receivers to each side. Back coming out of the backfield. Harrell rolling to the near side, looking to throw. He'll just throw it away. Nice job by Jackson Harrell. Makes it 3rd down and 9 at the 18.
Legs, I think, has decided not to test that. So Les says, if you want to zoom in a little bit more and try and play around a little bit more with the zoom, you're welcome to do it. You're doing a fantastic job.
Again, Fenna Blackwell is our camera operator tonight. She's a student at Vista Ridge. We appreciate her help. And Les Clary, our QA back at Vype Live. Thanks, Les, for being a part of the broadcast tonight. Harrell taking the snap on 3rd down, throws across the middle. Caught. 1st and goal for the Rangers. Looks to be James Hester.
What a bullet. I mean, just a rope. Harrell.
Oh, my
sir.
Goodness. Harrell, that was the 3rd receiver as he went from one side to the other up the middle. And there's Hester flashing inside the 5 to the 3-yard line, a gain of 15 on 3rd down.
And you know who should get a lot of credit for that? It's those big uglies up front.
Right,
he had time.
Just like that, out and up to Brosi back in the 2nd quarter.
Absolutely.
Murray in motion. Harrell takes a snap, handoff. Garcia bounces around, dives in for a touchdown. Rangers back up and extending their lead. 1 second to go in the 3rd quarter, and Isaac Garcia with a 3-yard touchdown run.
That drive had a little bit of everything. Michael had run, had some quick outs, deep throws. Harrell using his wits, his legs, his arm. Just really good stuff on that. Good play calling. Really impressive.
DePerine for the extra point. Snap, kick on the way. It is good.
Bueno.
39-27. Rangers extend their lead back to 12.
Yeah, that 2-score lead is critical in this game. It sure looks like.
Oh, 100%. 1 second left in this 3rd quarter, so the opening kickoff, this next kickoff will end the 3rd quarter. My goodness. Either I know what's going on or I don't.
This 3rd quarter, I think it lasted about as long as the last 3 minutes of the first half.
I think you're right. I'm going to sleep good tonight as I get ready to travel with the Southwestern crew tomorrow. Up
Mr.
to
Big Cameraman tomorrow.
Get to have a little college football experience tomorrow. Last time I did a Southwestern camera experience, I was part of a really cool comeback against California Lutheran University. They won it in overtime. It was pretty cool. They did the Pirates, Southwestern, back up there in Georgetown. We were in Georgetown for the Ranger game, and then I went right back that next evening for another football game. Camden Cornwell to kick it off, and he little pooch kick near side, fielded at the 35, and rocked back as he gets close to the 40. See what the forward progress gives him.
That was Harris, another one of those quick feet.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yep. I hear you. We've been working together for so long, folks. I know exactly what he's thinking. So we head to the 4th quarter. Put those 4 fingers up in the air. Make sure they're right next to each other, and you got yourself a 4. Otherwise, I'm not sure what you have. Les says that he's going to be your QA tomorrow for Southwest too.
Oh, sweet.
Well, he says I'm not really happy about that. Just kidding. He didn't say that. Nobody would say that. Mr.
Well,
Michael Rose.
Thank goodness it's Merle Bertram leading the charge of that one. And I just get to tag along. So.
Just like she said, here we are.
Here we are. And
last quarter.
Fourth quarter is about to begin. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 40-yard line. I make that 3 receivers near side. Austin Fluck in the backfield. Thomas in motion. Handoff. Cook coming near side. Stretches it out. Good job by the Ranger defense. Stretching him all the way to the sideline. He gets about 3. Maybe I'll make that 2 yards on the carry. Or 3. I'm going to wait. Just wait, Michael.
There's only one way to stop him, and that is pursuit.
That's right. 3 yards on the carry.
If they would, if they did a reverse with him right now where he handed the ball off to somebody, I bet you that would be a scoring play because we are just all after him.
Oh, huge. Handoff. Cook bounces to the outside, and he's met. Ooh. Good job.
Hello, Emmy.
Right there. That Emmy Lammer's on the rock right there. As you see Thomas coming near side, Thomas is angling towards the line of scrimmage, which should have been a procedure call because he's moving forward instead of laterally on that play. But who am I, right? Who am I? No one of consequence, folks.
I do not see any zebra stripes on you, sir.
Didn't know.
All right,
no.
Emmy all up right here with Mr. James.
2 receivers to the near side. Braylon James is the one closest to us on this near side. 1 receiver to the top. 2 backs in the backfield. Hassan Fluck takes the snap. Hitting as he throws. Ball hits the deck. Oh my goodness. Caden Dees, baby, coming up big right there. Knocks Hassan Fluck on his keister.
So since he's hurt, just hand it over just a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Oh, I know. He's up, or it's all good. So I was just watching Emmy just now. Yeah, that was a big pop, bud. I was just watching Emmy. I love watching him play cornerback because he starts not face to face up against the wide receiver. He starts with the wide receiver in his peripheral and looking at the quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's able to stay with them. So he's basically using lateral speed to keep up with somebody who's running straight. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
He's just so good.
That was a well-designed play lined up there by Stony Point, but Hassan Fluck had no idea Caden Dees was on hot pursuit, and he got rocked and leveled.
Well, he is
glad to see him walk off the field, but yeah, Caden Dees licked him good.
Well, he can certainly say that he is not the only one that has met Mr. Dees.
This is for sure. Punting unit out for the Tigers to get it away, and we're gonna get everybody away. Oh,
it hit him.
It hit him.
Oh, what a heads-up play! Oh my gosh!
Tanner Brosi telling everybody to get away. It hits an upman for the Rangers, which makes it a live ball.
Look what Taylor Brosi does to me.
He just gave me goosebumps.
He does. Unbelievable. He is just such a heady player. That's the same kind of play right there that Mr. Cook made earlier, sliding up to get the ball. It's just such a smart basketball. Look at me. Look at the basketball coach coming at me because I'm so excited.
That's quite all right. Only 1 minute of possession on that play, on that drive for
that was a good 3
Tigers.
Here we go. Let's strike deep.
1st and 10. Harrell looking to throw. Has the receiver going up the near side. Caught by Tian Murray at the 25-yard line. What a great catch. Over his shoulder. Beautiful ball. 1st and 10 for the Rangers.
Line up.
All the way up to the 25.
Got them on their heels. You can feel it.
I don't even know where they started, Trey.
You can feel it.
I have no idea where they started. two receivers each side. Hill takes the snap. Handoff Garcia right up the gut across the 20, up to the 19-yard line. Gain of 6.
I'm going to say the 34.
I'm going to take it. That was a 41-yard pitch and catch right thereabouts from Harold to Murray in a nice little 6-yard run, or 4-yard run, I beg your pardon, for Garcia. Garcia's coming in motion. Harold fakes the handoff.
Look at that.
Lots of time in the backfield rolling to his left. Now he's going to head up. Steps out of bounds, and a flag comes in late.
He might be holding there, trying to protect his quarterback. Yeah, I definitely think, not sure what the big discussion is about, but certainly looked like he was trying to protect his quarterback. Harrell certainly thinks it's going to be a holding because he told his team to start back.
Personal foul.
Personal foul?
What's the personal foul? You're supposed to tell us what they had. Oh my gosh.
Well, he doesn't have a mic, so.
Well, face mask, roughing, late hit, what?
Just, he played, it was probably something really mean, Michael. It's probably just a really mean thing that he did.
You get a thumbs down from my small hands, sir. 2 receivers to the top, 2 backs in the backfield. It is ball at the 30, it's 2nd and 17. I don't even, low snap, picked up by Harrell, fakes the handoff, throw to Rocha, and the flat ball dropped incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 17.
Well, the fact that that turned into just being an incomplete pass was something pretty spectacular. I think that ball bounced off the ground. Man, the momentum was going strong. Penalties, penalties, penalties. Hurt you every time. I'm going to say he said something because the two of them were jawing at each other. So that's going to be my guess. We move on.
That's all right. Quick throw in the flat, caught by Sizikowski to the 30, spins out of 1 tackle. Gets hit as he crosses the 25 up to about the original line of scrimmage at the 23. It'll be 4th down and 10. That
looked like it was going to be a 2-yard loss. And he was able to turn that into enough yardage for a field goal try. That's good work by the young man.
Actually gets 8 yards on that little bubble screen to the near side. Sizikowski using that spin move.
So that'll put us up by 2 touchdowns if they get this. This is an important 3 points here.
Clarence DePerine out for what is going to be a 44-yard field goal attempt. Snap spot. Kick is blocked.
Got to get to it.
Ball. And looks like Tanner Brosi once again coming up big, diving on that loose ball.
Little number 7 down there blocking a kickoff. Everybody's pumped up. When the little guy on the team does something, everybody gets excited. Coaches are chest bumping him. Everybody's chest bumping him. Throwing one up in the air for the little guy.
Yes.
It's hard to get Michael to give a compliment to the enemy.
I'm with you. Sorry, I have to write all this down. I was just trying to do some math in my head.
I got you. Starting at the 34-yard line. Oh.
And another sack. This time Aiden Cruz gets way back in the backfield. And that's number 19 as Hassenfluck's night looks to be over.
Yeah, 19 didn't want anything to do with that.
That is Kinnick Klebus.
I mean, the young man gets out there, and first thing he has to deal with is somebody just breathing down his neck.
Ball back to the 25-yard line. Loss of 9 on that one.
A little surprised they're just not doing snap to number 4. Fumble.
Ball
and
loose,
he picks it up.
By Cameron Cook. He's still on his feet. Rolls up across the 25 up to about the 27-yard line.
He is something, but he's also lucky. That ball came flying out of his hands, and it just bounced right up to him as he ran into it. And he's wide out now. Brosi will get out on him with Cook as a wide receiver. He's looking a little tired.
Ball to 28, not the 38, as it says on.
Yeah, they're blitzing the young man. Oh my goodness!
Gets out of 1 tackle now, moves up and he slides. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, he wants none of that, Michael.
No, I don't blame him. Klebus is a freshman.
Really?
Lord, he's a freshman.
Wow.
The tall drink.
Well, I'm actually now quite impressed.
Absolutely. Ball to the 35-yard line, gain of 7 on that scramble by the young quarterback.
And coach, I can see the coach talking to him right now. He's telling him he's got to keep his eyes up.
Lopez, that wasn't Lopez, another number. A good snap, and it's going to take a Tiger roll inside the 35. Who's that big dude? 38. Lawrence Lara with the punter.
Got 7:34 left in this game. Plenty of time for Stony to get back in this game. So we got to have a good drive here. It'd be nice to have a 3 or 4 minute drive and end up with 3 points. I'm a little surprised we got that blocked, Michael.
I know.
That's not something that usually happens.
No.
Definitely sort of probably a missed play there.
I think you're right. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Jackson Harrell, a quarterback.
Just take these 7 yards.
Snap, handoff, bouncing around. Looks to be Sizikowski, but no gain on the play. I think it's Garcia. He's tossed to the ground like a rag doll.
Well, someone would not let go of his legs and threw them. And the gentleman that did that's been a pretty feisty guy most of the game. So that's too understanding.
Mm-hmm.
He's a feisty little dude. I'm telling you, Michael, I'd take these 5 yards right here. I would check out of the run and just burn it over there.
Absolutely. Harold takes the handoff, quick throw across the middle. There's on the far side is Tanabrosi, gets up across the 40 to the 45 and a first down.
He had
for
to
the
turn.
Rangers.
He turned his body because that ball was thrown behind him. He turned his body and was able to catch that ball back behind him as he was going the other direction. Just a fantastic catch.
Tanabrosi along with Ty Ducheket, my players of the game. I keep adding to the list here. But yeah, phenomenal job tonight for these young men. Again, these Rangers, 3-4 weeks in a row have had to battle back from a deficit. 4 weeks in a row. Make that 5. I beg your pardon, because they did it shirts as well. Snap, Harrell, handoff. That's Harper. Harper goes to the outside. A flag comes in late from the back judge or the umpire, I guess I should say. And a hold against Vista is the call from the umpire walking towards the referee.
Yep. That one was pretty easy because he tackled him. And I've always wondered about that. Tackling, if you just flatten the guy, why is it holding?
It's a pancake block is what they try to call it, but if you got your hands up,
if you got your arm on him or something.
Yeah.
All right. So my mom just called.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing okay. Last week we had our broadcast about 2 or 3 days after she had broken her wrist really badly. She had surgery on Friday morning.
Oof.
And so she's had a week of recovery now, and she's 77, going strong. She's probably, I don't know why she's calling me, but I need to go. I'll see you later.
All right, have a good night. Trigger up, ladies and gentlemen. 2 backs in the backfield, handoff, bounce to the near side. That's Harper. Harper lowers his shoulder, gets up across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Nice little 6-yard run there on first down, I beg your pardon. So it's going to be...
I do need to give him some love. Number 12, Jonathan Torres. Every tackle he makes, he just stares down the guy he tackled. He's a feisty little guy. So yeah, my mom's probably calling me to let me know that she's ready to take the cast off. She's pretty feisty. Speaking of feisty, as my mother, 100%.
As most mothers are, right?
Yes.
2nd and 14 for the Rangers. Receiver coming in motion from the far side. That's Brosi. Harold takes the snap, handoff.
Oh.
Good pursuit in the backfield.
Yeah, nice job.
And for no gain, Harper goes down to the ground. It'll be 3rd down and 14.
Yeah. I know they're going to probably try to run the ball to get time off the clock, which is smart. But I would definitely put this in Harold's arm.
4:44 to go here in the ball game. Rangers on top by a score of 39
we might end up with a
27.
timeout here. Down to 10, and I don't think. Well, nope.
There they go. Getting up now down to 5. 2 receivers each side. Murray in motion. Handoff, bouncing around.
Yes, sir.
Gets up across the 45.
Nice game.
Close to the midfield at the 48. Or make that 48-yard line.
Nice job. Make them call a timeout.
Their first of the half.
Make them call a timeout. And if you get a good punt out of here,
The gain is 7 yards to the 48-yard.
because even if you punt it into the end zone,
For Vista Ridge at the
getting them
48.
started at the 20.
Yep.
Stony Point
And how the defense has come up lately with good pressure, making the receivers and the running backs go to the outside a little bit more. And
So there's somebody down there in an outfit that is a tiger,
Stony Point football. This 2022
just walking around with pretend legs.
big deal. 17-15.
like they're riding it. That's super
Yeah.
cute.
Beats Round Rock 30-22, and I don't have any other update from Maynard. Still scoring 22-0 Cedar Ridge over Maynard.
Goodness.
Someone
Cedar
beat
Ridge.
Round Rock? Is that what I
That's what it
heard?
sounded like.
Wow.
You'd think we would know those things.
Next
Yeah.
game is next Friday night versus Westwood at Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. Please come out and
Well, here, the PA here, our next game will be back at Gupton next Friday night. The Rangers hosting Maynard. The Mustangs coming to town.
do the catch.
Maynard losing right now to Cedar Ridge, it sounds like.
And Caden Harris back deep to receive.
And Colin Cook off the field. There's almost 12 men on the field.
Well, that's the guy.
Dusaket gets the punt away. Fair catch signaled. And going to let it roll. It'll go into the
Perfect.
end zone. That's fine.
No
Yep.
problem. Well, if there's a guy that you want running off the field, it's Cook.
Yep.
Exactly. Because that's the guy that'll get off. Fastest guy on the field.
52 yards with a net of 32. It'll be first and 10.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Starting at their own 20.
I mean, it's interesting with that kind of strategy against Stony Point to try to keep the ball away from Cook or James on kickoffs and punts. To get to that mid yards, to be able to kick it into the end zone on a punt, that's just as good.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
just as good.
Right. I agree. Absolutely. Snap. Clevis handoff. Cook bounces
boy.
it.
That's a
He's off to
touchdown.
the races.
Oh, Emmy's not going to give up. Emmy's not going to give up.
30 to 25, 20, 15, 10. Spun. Lunges into the end zone.
He's gonna give it
Touchdown,
to him.
Tigers.
Got to love Emmy, though.
Wow. Emmy Lammers did not give up. Got to Cook inside the 5, but Cook lunges his body into the end zone for a touchdown. And that took all of make that 14 seconds. Good Lord, 80-yard run for Cameron Cook.
Yeah, I would think they're going to go for 2 here because touchdown after this would
They
put them
are.
up. So,
Stony Point lining up for their 2-point conversion.
and with that guy, you're never out of it.
Bunch formation to the near side. Clevis rolling out, looking to throw. Chase from behind into the end zone. It is good.
That's a great
Tiptoeing on the edge is Braylon James. That is gorgeous.
Is this considered incomplete?
No, they're calling it incomplete. They're saying he was out of bounds. The referees got together.
Well, that's all right then. I thought he was in. They say he's not. Oh, I was going to give him credit, but it's no good.
Well, as you can hear, they're certainly not happy about
No,
that.
they're not.
Well, we got a game with 3-something minutes left.
3:55 to go. It's 39-33 after that 80-yard run by Cameron Cook, the young man that we have been fearing all night long. Bounces out of a couple of tackles and just takes off to the races. But kudos to Emmy Lammers. That's some relentlessness.
Hey, man.
That is what Coach Scott has asked for. And Emmy Lammers stepped up big time. Just couldn't get there, but he did not quit, which just speaks volumes.
Well, he made Cook earn it.
Yep.
You're not going to just get to waltz in. If you're going to get 80, you got to make, if you're going to get 79, you need to make the 80th a hard one.
That's right.
And he did. So we got to hold on to the ball.
Sure do.
They're going to go for an onside kick here, it looks like, Michael.
That's Hayden Cartwright Shirey, S-H-I-R-E-Y. Looking like lining up to do a little on. He's going to shift it. Now he's coming the other way.
Then
Now
go
he's going the
back.
other.
Smart.
Let it go 10. It bounces in the air. It's picked up.
I would bet that's
That's Hands right there. And
Who
that
is
just
that?
gave him a new nickname.
46-yard line. It'll be first and
Is that him?
Vista Ridge at the Stony
Is that
Point
Brosey?
6.
Goodness gracious.
I don't see anybody giving anyone any fives over on the far side, but that's a heck of a play right there. That was a beautiful onside kick.
The guy walking off right there. Well, it was either him or Brosey. Just super smart.
1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 40.
It was either Tian Murray or Brosey.
Handoff right up the middle. From the 46 up across the 45 down to the 43-yard line.
They've got 2 timeouts. I think you might have to have a pass here at some point. Don't get conservative here toward the end.
3:30 left in the game. 18 seconds on the play clock.
I've had a lot of success with Hester and his height. Heffelfingers had a good night. Put it in their hands.
Receiver coming in motion. A little dive right up the middle. Good run up across the 40 up to the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. That's a 3rd down and 3.
That's a horrible spot. It's almost like they spotted it where his knee touched. And he was diving forward. So, 3rd down and 3. Wow. Guess he thinks they're going to storm the field. And we've got 3 minutes and 8 seconds left here. Once again, fantastic crew. Got the first-time camera person.
Senna Blackwell, ladies and gentlemen.
She's just done fantastic.
Senna's done a great
Les
job.
doing fantastic work, except for sending over the Minnesota Vikings pictures. But other than that, Les, fantastic job. We got a game right here.
Sure do.
It's a big 3rd down.
3 minutes, 8 seconds to go. 3rd down and 3 for the Rangers. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 receiver down the bottom. That's Hester. Harold takes the snap. Handoff. Pushing forward. Close to a first down. Not going to get it. It'll be 4th and 1. Ball at the...
They're marking him at the 37. That'll be a yard short of the line of gain.
Garcia still running the ball.
Big call here.
They believe they called their final timeout, and they did.
So, what do you do here, Michael? I would think you go for it, because if you make it, that's ball game.
Yep.
If you punt it into the end zone, what you gain? You make them have to go an additional 13 yards or additional 17 yards. So, I would think that you go for it, because if you get it, that can be ball game.
2:54 to go here in this ball game. Speaking of which, so yeah, I think you're right, Trey.
And if you don't, I mean, I guess. Well, now that I'm thinking about it more, 17 yards is quite a bit. So punting it into the end zone and making them have to start at the 20, even though they did just have a pretty good 80-yard run.
Yeah, I mean, hello.
Might want to tackle Cook.
I think we go for it right here. I think it's just having Harold be under center. So we need to have a sure-handed snap, and we need to have it be effective, and this is big time right here. And here comes the Stony Point Stampede. You can hear it, maybe even feel it.
Big play right here.
Receiver coming in motion. That's Heffelfinger. Snap, handoff, pushing the pile, pushing the pile, pushing the pile. See where they spot it. It's going to be right out the line to gain.
If it's over there, they've got it. Nope.
Did they fumble or did they not get it?
They had to have fumbled for that ball to be where it's at, because that's a first down. Well, it's...
Oh, well, they need the 36, so they moved the chains already.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
then, not a fumble. So, the defense, which has done great all year, here we go.
2:47
We got to have ourselves a stop.
2 receivers to the top of the screen. Back comes out of the backfield, low snap. Clavis hit as he throws, ball short. It's a punt. It's intercepted at the 40, up to midfield. That's Cyan Allen. Get down, son, get down. There you go, good to go. And a late hit coming in, and now we got a little bit of John going on, but there'll be no call. And
That
the
was
freshmen.
that was a lot to
handshakes.
Well-
Aiden Cruz and Cameron Cook shaking hands right there as the freshman quarterback just,
That's just a lot to put on his shoulders,
sure is.
Michael.
It sure
When you got
is.
Cook back there,
yeah.
that's just a lot. You have 2.5 minutes left, and you don't give the ball to Cook. You put it in the hands of a freshman quarterback. Man, that is just tough. His teammates coming up to him saying, "Hey, man, it's all good. Let's go."
First and 10 for the Rangers.
Wow.
Ball placed at the 47-yard line. Handoff Garcia.
Just
Makes a
gotta hang
couple
on to
people
it.
miss. Gets up to the 45. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
They certainly can get the ball back.
2:26 as the clock winds down.
Yeah, with the 40-second play clock, they can definitely get the ball back. So we will need a first down to shut this down, which is maybe why they threw it, knowing that if it did get intercepted, I doubt that they would think like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be crazy. But let it get all the way down. We have 3 timeouts, so if there's any danger of not getting the play off,
Now they'll get people set. 5 seconds.
I'm not
4,
sure why you
3.
would just let it go down to have a timeout and not. Well,
I don't understand either. Just run.
that lets
run.
that lets everybody. Maybe he wants to get everybody together, make sure everybody's on the same page. I certainly, I would
get
put
it.
the ball in Harold's hand. I don't think I would even hand it off.
No.
I think I'd be doing bootlegs.
Let's just draw and just move. Just keep moving. Look to where the weak side is and load it over one side and go to the other. I don't know.
But
I don't know why I want to stop the clock, and they have no timeouts, and all the time's on your side, and then you stop the clock. I'm not a coach. Just
But we do have if we don't get a first down, they will get the ball back with less than it'll be less than a minute though.
yeah, oh yeah,
Be closer to a half a minute probably. If that.
if that at all. You're right. So 25-second play clock now, not 40. So 2
okay.
receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Harold takes a snap, handoff, stutter step,
Yeah,
pushes
just-
the pile forward, gets across the 45, up
Yeah.
to looks like the 43-yard line.
Yeah, the name of that play is 2 hands on the ball.
At the 42 actually, so gain of 3, 3rd down and 6 or 5. I beg your pardon.
First down wins the game. But you got to hang on to the ball. Looks like they're going to do it again.
Hopefully they get things going now. They have plenty of time.
I
I'm
think
not sure what's this about, but
I think they're going to let it go down to a timeout again. I mean, the only advantage I
Yep.
see there is the coaching staff. They're not being any communication issues, right? The coaching staff is able to tell the team directly what they want them to do. But we're talking, so it's a 25-second clock.
game clock stops with 1 minute to go in the game right now. So
And so it's 25 seconds under 2 minutes. Is that the?
Cedar Ridge did finish the game and defeated Maynard 22-0.
Cedar Ridge defeats Manor.
Les Clary's going to the Vikes Cardinals game, Trey. That's going to be a lot of fun for him, so he'll send you some pics, he said.
All right, here we go.
So 3rd down and 5 for the Rangers.
It's going to be hold the ball with 2 hands.
Receiver coming in motion. That's Tanner Brosi from the far side to the near side. They're reloading things up. Now Heffelfinger goes back in motion. Handoff coming near side.
Ball
Bounces
game.
around. There's Isaac Garcia, but a flag comes in late on the near side by the line judge. And the clock stops at 55 seconds.
Oh, that was such a good play. Holding.
Against the Rangers.
Well, it's late,
3rd down.
They're tired. Understandable.
just run the ball, Coach.
Well, I think that they did just run the ball, but they got a holding. One of our guys on the outside, I believe the wide receiver held. I don't think it's a decision to make whether or not he wants to take the penalty. So there we go. Here we go.
10 yards from the...
So 55 seconds left, third down. So it looks to me if they don't get this, obviously if they get it, it's ball game. Maybe I jinxed them by saying ball game. But they'll get the ball with, if that happens, they'll get the ball with under 30 seconds left.
Keep in mind, we saw a kid run an 80-yard.
I do.
14-second play.
I do.
Okay.
It'd be nice to have a first down, but that's where we're at.
3rd and 15.
They're certainly not.
And the Rangers called their third and final timeout of the half.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, like I said, you don't know what's going on in the coach's head, but my guess is just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Make sure that we understand the play call. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do. And I'm not sure you need those timeouts. You're not really going to get the ball. If they do end up scoring, you probably wouldn't end up getting the ball anyway. So might as well make sure the players all know what they're doing, what they're supposed to do, where they're supposed to go, and tell them to keep their cool heads.
Yeah.
Don't need personal fouls. Don't need unsportsmanlike anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The likelihood that you're going to get a 15 yards is unlikely. But if you could run around for...
They're going to have to run around. They have to keep the ball moving, and they're going to have to use up both because they have 25 seconds after this.
Yeah, the clock won't start until they actually hike the ball.
Right, but I'm saying that they're going to have to use some time.
Yes.
Hester goes in motion on the near side of the top of the screen. Harrell, handoff. Running play. No gain. It'll be 4th and 15, but the clock will keep winding, and it's a 40-second play clock, Trey.
Stays at the 48. It's 4th and 15 at the 48.
Why did it go from 25 to 40? I don't know. I don't know the rules of a play clock, but that's what it did. So they'll take a delay of game, probably penalty.
Yeah, my guess is...
and then they'll move it back 5, and then... Because there'll be 7 seconds left. And that's what...
well, then if you wanted to be really silly, you could just run around. You'd have to be able to run around for 7 seconds, though. So that'll be a delay.
Delay of game, yep.
Delay of game on Vista Ridge.
So the clock... So they have to hike it now.
Yep.
The most dangerous player in blue is back there.
Yes, he is.
So there's no way in the world that you would punt to him. Like, no way in the world. And it's putting in Mr. in Ty's hands.
Duchesquette, yep.
Into putting it in his hands to keep it away from Cook, I don't think is a bad plan.
Low snap. And Ty.
So
he went down to a knee, and he kneeled down.
Well, he had to go down to get it. I'm just a little surprised that I thought that he actually caught it once he was standing up. But yeah, this couldn't get any weirder.
So Ty Duchesquette goes down low for a low snap. And
so here we go. This is it. This is ball game right here, folks. The ball is in the hands of a freshman quarterback. So I'm not even sure he could throw it 30 yards.
Well,
hand it over to you, Michael.
Cameron Cook is in the backfield. Clavis looking to throwing down the near side. It's a jump ball, tip in the air. It is incomplete, and the game is over. A Hail Mary to end the game.
He actually did throw it 30
coming
yards.
up to Clavis to say good game. But your Vista Ridge Rangers beat Stony Point by a score of 39-33.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that is.
I mean, that's probably the best throw that he's had.
It's a great ball.
It was a great ball. He actually had 3 players with an opportunity to get it. And our guys went up and knocked it down. It's such a
poor kid with the flag, and everybody's chastising him. We lost. Put it down.
Oh, that's not really nice.
No, it wasn't.
It's not really nice. Oh, so, and one thing about that, defensive backs out there, you knock the ball down.
Yes, you do.
You do not try to have some sort of interception because you could tip the ball up. You could do any of that kind of stuff. So just a really great play by the boys, and certainly our guys certainly found a way to make the end of the game, the end of the first half, and the end of the game a lot more exciting than it actually probably needed to be.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, just a great. I mean, once again, we like to always talk about this favorite part of the game. We saw some of it just individually, right? From some of our captains going up to the freshman quarterback saying, "Hey, hang in there." A lot got put on your shoulders.
Yeah,
and in hindsight, having him jack up that moon ball when they got the ball on downs.
Yes.
That was a tough. That was a tough get.
It's a tough ask. You're right. Absolutely right.
And I completely jinxed Ty
Ducheket.
Thank you, Ducheket. Wanting the ball in his hands because he really does make good decisions on those punts.
He was just doing what he had to do, and unfortunately it backfired because.
Well, yeah, it was a low snap. I mean, but you can't go down to get it. I bet you he plays baseball.
Yep.
Because he went down like a infielder would go down.
Yep, exactly.
Don't forget to get your thing from that guy. He borrowed the bottom of her. Oh
yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. Just trying to help out our Lynn. She's done a fantastic job tonight. And may I say, she's wearing a tie-dye shirt, which is very much after Trey Grubbs.
That's right up your
That would
alley.
be just like my daughter to wear one of those. Wow, what a game! Holy cats!
Holy cats! 39-33, the final here at Dragon Stadium. Your Vista Ridge Rangers.
Wow, heavy sigh from Mr. Rose.
That was.
You were about to have to make a really weird call, weren't you?
I thought we were going to overtime because I don't think they were going to make that extra point. I thought they were going to try and get cute, and I thought we were going to go to overtime. And that's okay. Stony Point's homecoming thwarted by your Vista Ridge Rangers. So great football game, totally amazing. As Trey mentioned, the end of both halves, just one for the record books.
Yeah, that was not an 0-3 attitude right there. Really great job by Stony Point.
Yes, indeed. So our broadcast comes to an end. Then Blackwell did a tremendous job.
Blackwell knocking it out of the park.
You better go find all your peoples and get on that bus if that's what you're taking back to Vista.
She's doing a little dance. Let Miss Blackwell do a little dance.
Look at her. She's all happy.
Doing a little dance.
A little happy dance. Thank you for being up here, my dear. You did a great job. So we'll see you next time maybe, huh? Yeah.
High fives all around.
Way to go.
Tell your dad we said hi because I've seen you've been talking to him. Hopefully he was listening maybe. No.
Oh, that's all right.
Darn.
It'll be archived, so you can.
That's right. You can go on. You can actually go on YouTube and you can see your game.
And you could even use it for some of your resume stuff. If you ever wanna. You can say, "This is where I started, and this is where I'm at," and watch your progress.
Do you know where to go?
You go out down the stairs and across the way, and then take these stairs over at the edge.
Great
all
job.
Right.
It's good to meet
There
you.
goes then. Take it easy. Have a good weekend.
All right. So. Sorry for that little break there, folks, but she did a fantastic job, and we want to make sure that she was on her way nice and safe.
Absolutely. Appreciate this Vista Ridge Booster Club for making this broadcast possible and getting Fen up here with us. We got got Trey some help, which we appreciate. Trey, you've been doing a tremendous job, so please don't
Thank you,
ever
you.
bag on yourself when you have all these things to do. Grace abounds. So
Appreciate that.
interviewing coach down on the field, I wonder what he has to say, but there's our guys across the way at midfield, in the center of the field, not quite at midfield, but lots to cheer about. Coach Scott and company has a lot to talk over, I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah,
39-33, the hard way. Once again, coming
That
from
is
behind.
Very well done.
All season long. 5 straight weeks, Trey, where they have come from behind to win. 5 straight games. They are now 5-2.
Well, that's definitely not a surprise because the attitude of the team from the very first game, you and I have been talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed it right away.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody plays like Brosi.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody has that can do, don't stop,
Right.
don't quit, get after it attitude,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all level-headed.
Right.
I think that Harrell being the one with the most level head, right?
Yep.
And I know that Duchesquette, takes a knee, so that's a tough play.
Yeah.
But if that goes through his legs,
Oh, it's worse.
it's worse. So
Yep.
it's the snap that was the problem there,
Yep.
not how he handled it. Although it would have been great, but you just can't have the low snap. So
Lots of lessons learned.
looks like Podolak right there.
Oh, yep.
Got some crutches there.
Got some crunches. Uh-oh.
That was a tough throw.
Figure what that's about. Yeah, didn't get to see him much afterward. James Hester stepped up big time, though.
He sure
As you
did.
talked about next man up, the Rangers definitely are showing their depth, showing their poise, showing their can-do, will-do, must-do attitude, and they came up big once again.
Well said.
And, wow. Unfortunately for me, I have to miss the Maynard game, so I wish you and our Rangers heap of success. And I send good and healing mercies to your mom
Thank you.
and your family as you continue to help her heal and mend and
Well, everybody
all
just
that stuff.
appreciate that. Everybody that heard that just took a big wondering if I'm actually going to be doing play-by-play.
There's no word yet. I'm heading back to my hometown for
Yes.
my uncle's funeral.
Yeah,
So
sorry to hear about that.
that was a tough break, but but I'm excited to see my family. I am bummed I have to miss a game, but I will be back for Vandy and the Round Rock game to close out the season, and we'll be talking. We'll be more clear on what playoffs situation are looking like as we get closer to that. But 5-2 is our record right now.
4-0, baby. In
That's
district.
4-0 district, and wow, it's been a lot of fun. And like you said, I am a homer, and when our boys aren't doing so well, or not playing so well, or when they're losing, even I get a little down. I get a little worried.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
That's just gonna say. I'm so glad that you are my partner. I'm so glad I get to kick it with you on a Friday night, and looking forward to a couple weeks from now being back with you. We're gonna close things up. Any parting thoughts?
Well, I think that I think they once again made some adjustments at halftime. I think the speed kind of took our guys by surprise. Maybe not by surprise a little bit, but definitely the speed of Stony Point gave them trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll see that on film. I know I talk about film all the time, but that's where you get better. I mean,
Yeah.
really, that's where the mental side of the game is really at, is being able to see up on film what's happening, the coaching staff then being able to put that into practices and into the game plans, and then the students and the players executing it. And I just think the guys, from the big uglies that are there on offense and defense, the defensive line was just getting pushed around all over the place in the first quarter.
Yes.
And there were some big plays, like that 80 yards, but that 80 yards got to the outside. They were having a lot of success between the tackles in the first quarter, and they actually did a really, really good job, I think, of fixing that. He's just a dynamic player. I'm surprised they're 0-3. Just because he's a dynamic player.
Yeah.
But they've scored points in their losses, though, so you can see that. High-scoring game, you talked about that earlier. It's good to see them put up 39 points because they're probably going to have to get into the 40s to be able to compete with the bigger teams and the better teams. So really proud of the guys. See a lot of them over there talking to their family members who came over.
Yeah,
so that's kind of cool.
nice.
And that's all I got. I just really think that the guys are in a good place. And I think the practices over the next week will be really good, and we will see what it's like next week without you. That's just going to be, I don't know what that's going to be like.
I'll maybe listen in and text you a little bit, see if I can.
Well, maybe if
throw
I
you
run
out there.
camera, you can watch the camera
There you
and
go.
call the game.
There you go. I'll just phone it in. Why not? Why
Oh,
not?
goodness.
From whatever airport I'm in. Oh, it'll be great. It's going to be a long travel day for me, but
Well, condolences to you and your family.
thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but enjoy seeing them.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. And I just want to mention you, Vista Ridge, high character, high performance.
Yep.
Great results. Those two things, high performance, high character, either or, mix them together, you get a positive outcome. And they have definitely shown their wherewithal and their drive, their determination, and their relentlessness. Everything that they have said and put on paper and spoken about since spring ball, 7-on-7, and everything through the summer and into August when they started practice, and we got to call their very first game. They're against Bowie over at Gupton, and just the determination and the resiliency that they've shown. And now they're 5-2 with 5 straight victories, 4 of them in district. That's amazing.
Well, just one last thing that I know we've talked about him before, but if there was one person that had those qualities, it was Miles Hutchinson. And so I think it's kind of neat to be able to tie that in here, because that's exactly the kind of person he was. His tenacity, he never quit. And so I think it's really cool to see Vista Ridge be able to embody that. And I know that he's looking down, smiling
absolutely.
upon these kids that were all in junior high and stuff whenever he was around. But I think that's really, really neat that they sort of personify exactly what he was like as a person and as a basketball player.
Amazing.
So thanks for the moment to be able to talk about him there.
Of course.
Looking forward to next week without you. Oh, man, so fun. Just kidding. Have safe flights.
Thank you. It's going to do it for us from here. Again, your Vista Ridge Rangers defeat the Stony Point Tigers 39-33. It was a barn burner from start to finish. Congratulations to Coach Scott and all the Ranger players. This broadcast brought to you by and the partnership and sponsorship of the Vista Ridge Ranger Booster Club. We thank them for their support. And again, thanks to Thena Blackwell for being our camera operator. Thanks to Les Clary for being our QA tonight. He did a great job. He signed off with us a little bit earlier, so we appreciate him tonight. Thanks to Sooner Van Camp, Merle Bertrand, Christina Weber, all the folks at Vype Live, all over the great state of Texas. And, of course, thank you to the fans, wherever you may be. Continue to watch and support your Vista Ridge Rangers. Follow them on Twitter and wherever else you can find them. Make sure you're keeping up with them. Send them positive notes, and we'll be back on the air next Friday. Again, we'll be back at Gupton. We being Vype Live, I won't be here, but that's okay. Trey will be leading the charge. The Rangers will take on the Maynard Mustangs next week, so we'll keep the momentum going. Until next time, y'all, for all those folks, for Trey Grubb, for myself, Michael Rose, we'll see you next time right here on Vype Live. Until then, have a great weekend, and go Rangers.